shorts are comfortable.
Yeah? Why, are they clean?
No, I got new shorts.
Yeah, they're clean. That's fucking hot.
And look, they come in with like flannel pants.
I like that.
Very
nice.
Wait, did they go all the way up?
Yeah.
You got flannel up there?
It's a little up here.
That's good. Let's see it.
It's like wearing more underwear.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah.
really good. You don't even have to wear unders.
That's everything that I hate about pants, right there.
Extra underwear?
The fact that they're on his body.
It's so comfy though right now. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, flannel line pants are.
I feel like I'm wearing pajamas, but I'm wearing jeans.
Oh, like you
pajama jeans. You are disgusting me right now.
What are you eating?
Why do you have to use that tiny spoon?
I asked, was anybody upstairs when I was upstairs?
We all told you to
I
use
was
a
up
tiny
there.
spoon. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you to use this.
Here's getting a mouthful of dick.
What is
You
it?
were not upstairs when I was up there because
What is
the
it?
first thing when I walked in, I said, "You guys want to know what it is, or do you want me to bring it up on the podcast?" And then you just said what it was.
What
It
is
looks like a
On the
huge,
podcast?
No, while we were upstairs before the podcast.
Oh.
looks like you're eating a big thing of cat food.
Oh my god! If this was cat food, I wish.
Oh.
I'll
I
tell you
don't
what.
remember any of this.
I remember asking you if that's what you had.
Yeah,
And you
but-
saying no.
But I thought it. Well, I lied because I wanted it to be a reveal, and then Nick saw what it was, and
What
he
is
was like,
it?
"I know what it is."
Well, describe it.
Spoiled something?
Yeah, that's what the black spots in.
It's spotted dick.
Spotted dick.
No,
What
here's
does,
the,
that, what does that mean?
It's a bread pudding.
no. Well, here's the thing. When I was in France, I went across the state line to London, and I got some spotted dick. That was pretty good.
I think there's like water you have to cross.
It was
Not
just
when you live in France.
right across the state line.
All right.
And traditionally, spotted dick is supposed to be beef suet.
I just want to tell you I could smell it from here.
The raisins? It's supposed to be beef suet, which is beef fat, and this is not. This is like cake with raisins in it, and there is
Yeah.
no beef fat at
Well,
all.
it's made
So
by
you have
Heinz.
you have beefcake dick.
Beefcake dick. It's supposed to be, but I got shamed. I got Virginia dick instead.
If any of our listeners are wondering what that swishy sound is, Tyler is rubbing his thighs passionately.
These are so soft. Here, feel these.
I want to rub your thighs.
I'll feel it.
Feel it. It's so soft.
nice.
Tyler Perry has the best
It's a
pajama
nice
shorts.
thin flannel. It's
He even has a hole that he
great.
designed on the shorts so he can
Yeah.
see the flannel all day.
Yeah, it came with this whole.
The same thing happens when you wear underwear.
pretty good hole.
I think it must have been intentional. Is that an intentional hole?
I don't know. It's a weird place
Yeah.
for a hole.
Well, did you fall out of a tree today?
No.
It's intentional.
Were you in a tree today?
But wouldn't it have frayed the inside flannel?
the way
Did
to
you have
check would be to look at all the other pants that were on the rack.
Oh yeah.
Where did you
Oh,
get?
okay.
Okay, so the possibility is those shorts existed, and then someone sewed in their boxer shorts.
No. Because they were pants, and when I cut off the pant legs,
Have you
As
never
I do.
owned flannel line pants?
It
as
could
I
have
do,
been boxer
No.
shorts.
Oh,
the
yeah.
bottoms have the flannel too.
Oh, weird.
It's a real
They
thing.
could have
I
been boxer pants.
I had some for work. They're great.
Oh,
I
okay.
recommend them.
Get a
Okay.
photo of this spot. My
The spotted dick,
my spotted
absolutely.
dick over
Spot
here.
that dick.
And then can you put my flannel pants next to it?
Yeah, let's get some flannel. Make sure the spotted dick's in there.
You gotta get everything.
Off. Too hot? Too hot?
No. It's
Oh, because it's the flannel.
not that hot.
Wait. I gotta get a spoon.
Is that heated?
Oh, you didn't get it.
No, it's pretty good actually.
Is it perfect?
Did you heat that?
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
And that's the second time somebody's
Microwavable.
ate off my knee.
Welcome to Divided by Zero.
Welcome to Divided by Zero.
You want to send that shit to me?
I can.
Oh, dang. I want to discuss this before the show starts. Does anybody remember what Bible's Master's Edition is?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to translate the Bible.
Oh,
Into
okay.
modern day slang.
All right.
Okay.
How's that?
Easy enough.
Anybody got any milk?
Listen, you don't mix dick and milk.
Wait, what?
Spotted dick and milk.
Happens to me
I've
every
seen that
time.
a lot.
There's no reason to call it dick. I thought for sure it was just a English way, England's way, Englandese way of saying something else, but it isn't. There's no actual reason why they say dick. It's just funny
I don't know.
and delicious.
Was it invented by some guy named Richard?
It was invented by a woman.
Some lady named Dick?
Richard.
Some lonely woman.
Shove that in your pee-hoo.
This confused me at first, but I remembered what it is. But I just wrote down, sensitivity makes you special, but also makes you vulnerable.
Are you going to expound upon that at all?
I remembered that I read that on the bottom of my Jones soda cap.
Oh.
I'm like, why is this on my Jones soda cap?
Well, if you're a hipster, you'd understand.
Sure would.
While we're on the topic of food, everyone knows that Hot Pockets exist, right?
They're so good.
What?
And they are garbage food.
Yeah.
Not the pizza ones.
We use
Yeah, not the
cellulose
pizza
as
ones.
filler.
The pizza ones are great.
It's
Oh, yeah,
bad
they're really
food.
good. They're hot on
But
the inside.
I think that they've caught on that what the product they're making is terrible. Because would anyone care to guess what their new slogan is?
Could be worse.
No.
It's easier than real food?
It is
Hot garbage.
irresistibly hot. The temperature of their product is what they're touting.
That's the selling point.
Man, I love me some really
The
hot
thing
food.
that they have no control over.
Exactly.
Yeah, is that David Cross bit about the Coors Light? It's like it's so cold. Like, aren't I in charge of that?
Hot on the outside, kind of cool on the inside.
Just like me.
Someone else has a Hot Pocket joke. Oh, it's
Gaff again.
Gaff
That's
again.
not funny.
Is it the one where it's like fuck? No, that's not his joke. Where it's fucking lava inside.
Yeah, that's him.
That is him.
Yeah.
I thought you just said hot pocket a lot.
Hot Pocket. That like that.
Well, I got a text from I got a text from Nick.
Hot pockalots.
I'm choking on spotted dick.
Oh, you got some dick on your shoulder.
It's a gag film. He's gagging.
Okay, I found my
Choking on that dick.
favorite argument against Obamacare.
Against Obama. Oh, God.
Here we go.
I'm going to finish when you
Goes-
begin.
2011 deaths. 323 by these, and a picture of an assault rifle. 496 by these, a hammer. 650 by these, a knife. 12,000 by drunk drivers. 195,000 by medical malpractice. You're 600 times more likely to die by using your Obamacare than by a semi-automatic rifle.
Obamacare hasn't existed. Any of those medical malpractice deaths were before this.
Yeah, and my favorite line is the last line. It's like, so, feel sick? I have a picture of
Is
that.
it a meme?
I know that's the tone of it.
I fucking hate inaccurate memes. I can't stand them.
I saw that on
Want me to send it to
Facebook.
you?
What were you going to expound upon that, Master?
So yesterday or today, they all blend together. I don't know for sure. This girl that I at one time knew.
Regardless, last week.
Posts,
Well, did you sleep today?
posts upon Twitter. Man, this 2% Social Security hike has really fucked up my check. There goes all my overtime. Fuck Obama for taking all of my money and giving it to people who sit on their asses all day. To which I thought, interesting, because you have a kid and have been collecting state aid for that child for the last 4 years. So why are you bitching about government assistance?
Well, that was some unknown knowledge. That makes it. We're on your side.
Just something she read.
Yeah, exactly. So
See, the way I understood that that raise is that it was just returning back to normal when in the last years it was just reduced.
yes,
And I hear everybody's complaining on Facebook and whatever about how he's just raising all these taxes and fucking up everybody's lives.
No, just Bush tax cuts are ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you guys giggling about over there?
Nothing.
Oh, come on. You
We're
guys
just
are being
looking at the spotted dick
you're being
together.
so
More
cute.
dick jokes?
No, my next story is entitled Jim's Baby's Head. So Jim had a baby.
What?
That's Jim. And
I didn't even know he was pregnant.
like I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently when your baby is being born, its head can be squished by the mother's vagina.
You didn't know that's why
And
all those
the-
fissures in your skull exist?
That they look like
You
cone
keep
heads.
the head.
Yeah,
You always
and
keep the head.
Their heads get super weird, deformed,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff, and then you have to like push it back together or something.
Yeah.
That I did not know. I thought they just kind of went
Like,
back
it's-
together over time.
There are
No.
some children who it doesn't come back on its own enough, so the babies have to wear these like hard helmets that
Yeah.
press their skull back into form.
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna say anything when I looked at the picture when he was showing it to me at the bar last night, and but then he was like, "Yeah,
That is the ugliest fucking baby I've ever seen in my life.
What happened to your kid?
It wasn't even just that; it was just like weird head, and like Jim's like, "Yeah, the head's really weird."
Totally fine with it.
Hey, Jim, weird head.
You know what? I'm not surprised. I just knew that was going to happen.
I was shooting some weird semen that day.
Oblong semen.
They're all flying like frisbees.
I had a Hanley Hoff sighting again today.
What?
Was it at Wendy's?
No,
Was
it
he
was at
walking
work.
through the
It was
woods
at
and was the
work
camera
again.
shaking?
He came to your work?
That's right. This is the second time. The first time he came in hunting apparel.
Man, Hanley loves his meat.
And he was just walking around. This time he came in with a buddy of his, and they didn't buy anything. They just walked around, and I couldn't get a picture of him. He was never facing my direction. I tried. Like, I even tried shooting through. We have mirrors throughout the whole
Yeah.
store. I tried shooting across the mirror, and I could never get him.
That's why you just flag him down. Hanley!
Hanley, come here.
Hanley, I need a take a picture of me.
And his friend went up to the hot dog section and goes, "Hey, Hanley." Like anybody couldn't be weirder. He's like, "This is better than my basement. I got a whole sort of hot dogs down there." it's like hot dog galore. And then he picked up a ham steak and said, "How'd you like to hit someone in the face with that ham?"
Where are these hot dogs? What, they're just strewn about his basement?
Next time you see him, please bring his friend on the show.
Just a bucket of hot dogs.
I have to meet this guy.
Yeah, explain to me your hot dog situation.
We'll
Can
give
you
him as many
describe
as he
him? Describe him, please.
Homely.
Got it.
Hanley and homely. He still looks like a chipmunk. I'll get him one of these days.
Keeping all his summer nuts in his mouth.
If I wasn't at work, I'd approach him, but I don't want to lose my job.
Are we doing ass today or not? Because that's going to dictate the next story.
No,
Ask to
Do
dick.
it.
We are doing ass?
That
we're
was
doing
my
it.
ass.
we're not.
Yes, we are. Oh, we are.
Who's
Oh,
more
we
in
totally-
charge? You guys are
we
both my friends.
We are.
I'm
We
gonna
are.
cut it out.
We are. We're putting it in.
Put it in that ass.
Hanley was my ass story.
Oh, see, too late now.
I guess we're not doing it then. All right, my next one's going to be my ass story.
All right.
started
Well, then
the
I'm gonna
ass.
have my own segment that's ass.
Tyler's ass.
The pool.
Tyler's pool. Dive in.
I have like 5.
Stories from the pool.
Hey guys, water's fine. Come on in to the pool.
Adult Swim, baby.
Recently chlorinated.
I have shocked that ass.
That's putting chemicals in it.
Perfect pH balance.
Are you done being hilarious? So I can tell this story.
Tune
those
back in
noodles.
for your morning drive,
was
sex in
gonna
the
do a
morning.
noodle joke.
SEX, sex drive in the morning.
How do we do a noodle joke? I can't think of a good noodle joke.
Something about floating.
Call in. We'll fight about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your noodle story.
I saw one of the most passive aggressive, religious themed bumper stickers. And it said, had a picture of a Jesus fish. And in small text next to the Jesus fish, it says, "Do you follow Jesus this close?"
Wow.
They assume Jesus drives. and you know it's a Volvo.
They had 2 of those on the car.
One for each side?
Yes.
It can't be a Volvo. It had to be a Ford.
I don't know.
A Ford or a Dodge.
I don't recall the make of
It was definitely an American car.
Jesus
Someone
wa-
with that kind of stickers
Jesus
like,
was a hipster.
out of a job yet? Keep buying Ford.
Jesus was a hipster.
So yeah, if that converts anybody, I don't understand the purpose of having the bumper sticker.
Converts them to back off?
See, that is the
Maybe.
only bumper sticker I would ever have on my car. I would
back
actually, if somebody gave that to me, I would put that on my car.
I'm going to back off, and I think I'm going to go to church on Sunday.
I think I'm gonna go to church.
I think that would only work on religious people. They're like, oh dear.
Well, just like church
didn't
signs, which I
mean-
have a couple coming, but we'll get there.
You know, you're driving around Sunday morning, you're flooring it to church as usual.
And then Jesus drove
can't be
through
late.
the desert for 40 days. 49.
I think I was a premise to my Jesus themed car. You see it just driving across water too.
So one of my favorite Jews says, if you have problems with always having shitty roommates, then you're probably the shitty roommate. And I was
Okay.
thinking about that, and I said, no, that's definitely not true.
Can we guess who your favorite Jew is?
Yes.
Is it Natalie Portman?
She's one of, but not the one that I'm speaking of.
I'm out of Jews then.
I only know one.
And it's a good thing I have a whole catalog of Jews.
Lay the Jews on us.
No other guesses?
I watched Woody Allen's documentary last night.
He's a Jew.
Yeah, no, not Woody.
That sounds like observational humor. So Jerry Seinfeld.
You're really close. It's like Jerry Seinfeld,
Larry David.
but funnier and with titties.
No, that's not Larry David.
Kind of.
I mean, he's got titties, but he's not.
Amy
funny.
Schumer.
No, Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, I was about to say Sarah Silverman's
Yeah.
Jewish.
But I've just thought about like the Japanese people that I lived with in California, and they were the worst roommates I ever had. But that's not my fault. Like I was very amicable, and I did everything to make their stay wonderful, and because of that, it sucked.
Blowjobs every morning.
Yeah, like
But were
what
they
else
good
could I
blow-
do?
2 blowjobs every morning. I
There
don't know.
you go. There you
You could
go.
have kept your eyes open.
Maybe I
goddammit.
was the shitty roommate.
Yeah.
You didn't squint your eyes when you were doing it.
He had his eyes open too much.
I was being
scare me.
I was being shitty boyfriend the other night.
That's yeah.
I watched for the first time a Ghost Hunter show. And
Oh
we
yeah.
watched Ghost Lab.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
I have never even heard of Ghost.
Is that like
Lab.
Fuck those people and the horrific things that they're doing to other people. Okay. The show starts off with the fakest conversation I've ever heard in my entire life, where these people are just like pretending that they don't know each other, and they're meeting other ghost hunters, and so they're like sitting around this living room, and they're going to this tattoo parlor where this guy died a few years ago, and
Hepatitis.
and they're all best friends with this guy, and he still haunts the place, and they're like hanging out talking about it, and then in the background you can see this shadow like swoosh over the back of it, and everyone's like, and there's this huge sound effect that comes on, it's like, and everyone's like, what was that? Like obviously added in afterwards.
Yeah.
And then
They call
So-
that a cooked sound effect.
so they're like taking all their speakers and everything, and I'm making like horrific, like insensitive things because Cassie likes ghosts and stuff, whatever.
Ghosts are a bunch
Like, I'm
of
making all these
fags.
comments, and like they're like doing audio recordings, and they get this recording of this voice that is so incredibly fake. It's like way too clear, and it says,
You're haunted, bro.
"No, it's like it
Yo,
says,
boo! I'm just trying to get a tribal band.
Want
Like,
to fight about it?
they're sitting next to all this equipment and stuff, and his voice is like turn me on."
My
And then-
tattoo machine is talking to me.
And then, so they bring this recording to all these people that are his friends, and they're like, "Is this something that he would say?" I don't know, and they're all like, "Yeah, totally, he would say that. He always like turning stuff
He
on."
loved getting turned on.
That guy's always turning stuff on,
That
man.
was his pickup line.
Yeah.
Turn me on.
And
Turn
then-
me on.
And then they're like, so their brilliant thing is to have this guy get a tattoo because a lot of endorphins are released when you have a lot of pain. It brings a lot of ghosts
Yeah,
out.
and
'Cause
ghosts
that's what
thrive
this
on that.
expert said.
Whoa!
And that
makes too much
so,
sense.
like, he's getting his tattoo thing, and then they're putting this temperature thing around the room, and all of a sudden the screen turns blue. He's like, "Dude, it was like 80 degrees in here and it went down to 60. And I'm like, blue is 60? It was all red and it goes to blue. 60 to 80 is blue to red. Like the worst fake
entire
machine
spectrum.
I've ever seen in my life. Blue is as
Dude,
cold as this machine gets.
None of you
at
guys
60.
noticed how cold it just got in here. But good thing I had this little light.
Yeah, so then they're like, well, it's solved.
Clearly haunted.
Clearly it's here.
Your tattoo's haunted.
And then they suck each other's dicks for like the last 5 minutes. They're like, man, we're just here helping people, like, you know, go on with the dead. I'm like, no, you're lying to people and you're a huge asshole.
Have you seen the one where the guys try to fight ghosts?
What? I want to see this.
I've seen like an episode of that.
It's this really, really big buff guy with a really tiny head and his large fat
course.
friend. And then they always bring on some other fat guy. And they go into these places and he's like full of testosterone and steroids.
He's got high tea.
And they'll hear something and he'll be like, what was that? What'd you say?
Hey, you don't know me. You
Come
don't
on
know
out
me.
here. Come on. And they're like taunting the ghost.
What'd you say about my family?
And he's bulking up and like flexing. And he's in the hallway like, come on. And then all of a sudden a chair moves and they go, oh, they run. But they're always trying to fight ghosts.
Hey, you might just be scared of chairs. Scare chairs.
Scared chairs. A show about people who are just scared of chairs and trying to get them to sit down. Scare chairs. Scare chairs.
They're ergophobic.
You can only sit on stools or chairs with only 3 legs.
Or beanbags.
They also had this recording of another ghost because that place was haunted from before too. and it's like they had these other old ghost hunters come in and give them their audio things. And it's like, they're like, what's your name? It's like, Walter. Like it was like super high pitch. You're like, oh yeah, definitely Walter.
Walter was castrated at a young
I've already solved this problem. The reason why they claim it's haunted is when every time they fuck up a tattoo, like, it was haunted. What are you gonna do?
What about it?
That
It's
was Walter.
haunted.
He's already turning shit on.
Only fucked up because the ghost told me to. Now you gotta live with it for the rest of your life.
I would have fixed it, but I can't sit in chairs.
Doing a tattoo like a Ouija board where the ghost just guides it.
I don't know why it's a dick every time.
Turn me on.
That'll be $350.
Ghost twos.
Dick's all dry.
You let it cool down. That's
Anybody
why.
want spotted dick, by the way?
You gotta keep that
let me
dick
let me
hot.
look at those ingredients.
That's what I thought.
That's what
I
I'm
would
throwing
if
up.
you had presented it better. I don't want to eat dick out of a can.
There can't be.
Made
You want it on my knee?
It's
like
supposed
he
to
ate
be
it?
on a nice plate and everything, but I wanted to show the canyon.
The canyon.
It's really bread. What,
Well,
the bread
Masters
pudding?
decides if it's vegan or not. You guys want to hear some church
Well,
songs?
originally I thought it was,
It does smell pretty good.
beef suet, so I was like, he's out.
Isn't it beef tallow, not suet?
I like smell
Suet?
that.
They want in
It
the
just smells
same.
like bread pudding.
What's beef
Smells a
tallow?
little gamey
Tallow
to
is
me.
the fat that's
Gamey.
collected
It's a
around the
gamey
kidneys,
dick.
I believe.
What?
Beef suet is fat.
Yeah. But tallow is a specific kind of fat.
Yeah, but this is supposed to be beef
It's,
suet.
it's a fetish thing.
You want to try this fetish?
You like masturbating with
fetishes.
beef fat from
Come
their
on.
kidneys?
Someone else has
it's
got to
never
try
not
some of this
slippery.
spotted dick. It's made by Heinz, for Christ's sake.
It's made in England by Heinz.
Oops.
So I'm doing a voice audition for V8 Fusion.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give us your best.
V8 Fusion, drink it so you don't die.
You write that yourself?
That's the real tagline?
Or is that- I got it. That dick's not bad.
You need to turn a little bit more when you do it.
V8 Fusion, drink it so you don't die.
You
Oh, I
got
like
it.
that one way better. See?
Sans raisins, it would be way better.
You are out of your mind. Then it's just bread.
Yeah.
Tastes like
Why don't you
spice-
go eat some Wonder Bread?
They
Spicy
call it
bread.
Yeah, there's a lot of
sponge
spice in that,
pudding.
that's for sure.
I like sponge.
No, not that kind of sponge.
Oh,
The band?
yeah.
Oh. No, that's
Oh.
not that. And it's not the thing women put in their Virginias. I never understood the sponge. Is that what they? What's the?
It just soaks up the semen.
But they shove it up there, or do
Yeah.
they just mop
Yeah.
it up with the sponge?
No, you jam it way up in there.
Pre-
Is that
measure.
still 99% accurate?
No, I think it's like 70 something.
Hey, that's the odds are in my favor.
But you can't even buy sponges anymore.
Unless you have sex a whole bunch of times.
Oh.
Can you get sponges on eBay?
No, then it's still
Probably.
70% effective.
Yeah.
Well, just have sex 100 times and
Yeah,
it
then
won't
it's still
exactly be in your
70%.
favor.
Can you
Still
put
70%.
Can you put spotted dick up your Virginia?
You'd probably get a yeast infection. Yeah.
Bread.
That's hot.
Church signs.
Okay. The first one is there are some questions that can't be answered by Google, which just proves that church doesn't know that the Bible.
Oh my
is
God, your
online.
washer is haunted.
Oh no!
Hey, washer, you want some spotted dick?
Thanks for stomping on the punchline.
We want steak later.
Shut up! We gotta get some pre-steak before the steak dinner
Cook
tomorrow.
some steak, woman.
Steak.
Wait,
steak.
on!
I have flank steak in the car.
Ooh.
Let's make it right now.
Can't. We have
What kind of steak is that?
butt stories.
Describe.
Boil
But
it?
stories.
Did I really do it right now?
Put it on a bun?
Yeah, well, I really want to know.
It's the most not the most tender, but it's an extraordinarily tender steak that you get, and it comes from the underbelly of the cow.
and you have it here,
It's in
Flank
the
steak?
car in a container.
and we can have some of that.
It's a London broil, so it's wrapped with. It's got
London?
provolone and mushrooms on the inside.
Ew!
I don't like mushrooms. Do I have to eat mushrooms?
You can pull them out.
Before you cook them, it's
never
already
pull
cooked.
out.
Pull out,
Also
Alabama.
takes 45 minutes to cook. I'm willing to share.
So apparently, church doesn't know that the Bible's online. Because I assume that the answers they're talking about
Hold
are the
on,
ones
start
that are in
all
the
over
Bible.
again because I don't even remember what the setup was.
Okay.
There's some questions that Google can't answer.
Oh,
Yes. And I assume that means the ones that are in the Bible, but I think they're forgetting that you can Google what's in the Bible.
I think what they mean by that is that there are no actual answers in the Bible because it's all just interpretation. And so Google can't give you a hard definition of anything because none of it fucking means a thing.
I
Bible.
think you're right.
Next topic.
You want to hear the second church side?
Of course, that would go against their entire platform. So I don't know why they would mean that.
They seem to always go against what they're meaning.
Yes, they do.
Bibles that fall apart belong to people who don't.
What do you mean?
Means people who use their Bible enough to make it
What are you using it
destroyed.
for? Sledding
I
down a
guess?
hill?
But I mean, how
Feeding
often
their children.
how often are we hearing about people who are like super religious who do the most insane shit you've ever heard of?
So,
Quite often.
Exactly. So
More often.
So
than,
technically, Andy from Shawshank Redemption cutting a hole in his Bible for his little pickaxe.
That's why he made it.
God.
yeah, because
Now, all those people out there who take care of that one Bible they had from grandfather, great grandfather, are probably reading that and they're going to beat the shit out of it.
It's like, show my grandma when I go to heaven that I
You're
really
going into
used
the
it.
garage, putting it on the belt sander, getting some motor oil on it. Come on, Bible, fall apart.
age it.
get it rebound just so
Smoke
they
it.
can do it again.
For an atheist now, Woody Allen sure did have a lot of jokes when he was younger against atheism.
Oh yeah,
Hypocrite.
I never watched any of his stand up.
What are the what's that? How's it go? Like first they make fun of you, then they fight you, then they cry, and then you win or some shit like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What a bunch of dicks.
Yep.
My identity was stolen.
What?
Yeah. I was like checking my activity, and there was a lot of activity that I wasn't being active in.
Was it in Sri Lanka or something like that?
No, it was in Texas,
Oh,
mostly.
so Jacob Carl has stolen your credit card.
Probably.
What
and
a
then
dick.
did the most boring things possible with it.
Well, that's what Jacob Carl tends to do.
So I called up TCF, and in order to get my money back, I had to write them a letter explaining it, and these were
An apology.
these were the
I'm sorry you guys fucked up.
these were the rules of the letter. I had to have the transactions, my account number, my card number, the request amount, a sentence explaining that makes if it makes explaining that it doesn't make any benefit to me, then I had to describe it, and then I had to declare it to be true, and then sign and date it. So I wrote them a letter. They asked me if I wanted to write them a letter or fax it or email it, and I said I chose to handwrite.
Write this with crayon on construction paper.
Typewriter.
So this is what I wrote. Dearest Tony, my sweet representative at TSC, the bank stolen lost department. Someone in Texas isn't me. I'm me here in Michigan.
You're 9 years old.
I don't buy games at GameStop, especially ones for $66.78. That's way too much. You can get them on eBay for way cheaper, probably. Or I hear GameFly is a great place to rent as many games as you want
Please tell me all of your R's are backwards.
for a low monthly fee. Also, I have way better things to do than go to Kansas. And by bus, forget it. I'd take the train. Speaking of trains, $112 at a gas station. I drive a small pickup truck that holds a mere 16.5 gallons. This guy is driving some Texas-style gas guzzler. Have you seen the difference between the ice cap now and from 1976? It's crazy smaller now. Not on how much, but I do not shop at Bed Bath & Beyond. What do you think? I'm my roommate, Nicholas? Ha! JK, parentheses, just kidding. Nicholas is my effeminate roommate. I was implying that only women shop there. 1950s jokes. Seriously, though, I do think they market specifically to women. There was, I think, 4 more transactions, but you already cleared my recent activity list for my online page. So here are my guesses based on the level of excitement the culprit seems to enjoy. Yoga class. Candle making. MASH DVDs. And since it's Texas, racism school. My account number is shh. My card number is shh. I request that all these dumb person purchases be annihilated. This last part of the letter was unclear to me. It was explained to me as a few sentences explaining my request. My requests are for justice. 4 sentences, 5 including this one and the one before that when I said 4. These purchases do not benefit me or anyone. I declare this to be true.
Is that all capitals?
Yeah.
How many explanations?
How many U's?
I actually didn't know how to say true longer, so I just kept on putting a bunch of E's at the end.
Yeah.
I would have gone with the U's.
Use.
True.
Rewrite it.
I already mailed it.
Please post that on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please do.
I hope not for you, but just because of the way that was written, that this gets like published in a magazine.
That's what I wanted on the internet because people just like resend those things all over
Yeah.
to like all websites.
You'll be
At least-
Facebook famous.
You'll be in the
Just
next
send me the
Reader's
picture.
Digest.
I'll send it signed Tyler Barron divided by 0.
I if you received that and you worked in TCF's fraud department, there's no way you could reject that.
Yeah, I know.
I'd be like, I'm just going to refund all of your purchases for the last 6 months.
I hope that would like make your day.
Not only that,
They
would-
never get that.
They would scan a copy of it and keep it posted in their cubicle for the entire time they work there.
The next one they get is some pissed off old lady. Refund my money now, you asshole! And they're like, compare the two.
Tyler wins.
Tyler's
9-year-old.
Nope. She doesn't get a
My
refund.
best case scenario is that they hang it up in their cubicle as like, this guy is crazy. Not like, this guy's funny. Like, look at this crazy cat.
See, the craziest letter I ever received, well, me being on the other end of it, was, well, I may or may not have gotten this, was a fax copy of a piece of paper, and there's a questionnaire on it, and instead of filling it out, he just drew a spoon. and
Allegedly.
then- yeah, allegedly. And then he wrote, "This is a spoon, now eat my ass." I also may or may not keep that in my cubicle.
Was it like a grapefruit spoon? I think that would be easier.
It was tiny.
Little?
Like, yeah.
Well, the
Michigan?
grapefruit spoon has serrations
serrated,
on
yeah.
the front
This
of it.
is a collector's spoon. You don't put this in your mouth like I did.
Yeah, that came free in my Stein when I bought it from the garage sale.
Yeah, motherfucker. Oh, perfect segue. I was blasted by Cracked again and their photoplasty ass. I always get fooled by their photoplasties being fake, and I think they're real because every time someone shows it to me, they don't say, "Hey, look what I found on Cracked." And I was shown a picture of the latest Rammstein album cover, "Liebest für Alda," where they're all around a table, and instead of a naked woman on the table, it was Santa. And it said, Rammstein sings your favorite Christmas songs screaming at you in German.
that'd
And I
be
got
so great.
really excited. And then he was like, isn't that funny? And then the next thing was clearly fake. I was like, wait, was the Rammstein one real? He goes, no, it was fake.
No.
What? Fuck you.
Awesome.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Rammstein and Metallica Christmas album. That's what I want.
Oh, that'd be so
Last time Metallica joined up with someone, it was terrible.
Is that the name of the rapper?
No, it was Lou Reed.
Ugh.
It was Metallica and Lou
Oh,
Reed.
I have seen that.
And they
video.
put out an album called Lulu, and the whole album
Lulu.
is fucking terrible.
Yes, very bad.
It's essentially if you like the whole first half of the Some Kind of Monster documentary where they're just jamming, trying to come up with riffs, and it all sucks. And then you have this old decrepit man who at one time used to be something, like slowly with his gray hair and his little like glasses at the end of his nose.
Talking about Bob Rock?
Just reading the most boring poetry over like down-tuned Metallica jam riffs.
I hate Lou Reed.
I hate Lou Rawls.
What happened to them teaming up with orchestras?
I don't know. Lars said same time next year, and every year I go back, and he's never there.
That's all I got, unless we're not doing ass. Then I got 5 more.
I saved one for ass.
Good.
I did an ass.
So let's transition.
How was
Wet.
Ass theme song. You want to start, or you want me to get my one out of the way?
I gotta bring them
Get your wand out of the way.
Get your wand out of the way. I was walking through this office building, and they just recently redecorated, so it's like this open floor plan, like hippy dippy office productivity arrangement. And they have like these cute little meeting spaces where 2 people can sit like across from each other and discuss ideas.
Oh, like a table?
And there was people doing that. No table. Tables are intrusive.
He's scared of tables too.
But there was this woman, and I was kind of like coming up alongside of her, and she was sitting across from this guy who was bald, and I saw her like staring at him in the weirdest fashion, like locked on his fucking face, and I was like, that is a very unnatural way to be looking at somebody. And then I walk around behind where the guy is, and I notice up on the side of his head is this bulge the size of like a racquetball.
Yes. Half a racquetball.
Yeah,
Half a racquetball.
half a racquetball.
He didn't have a full racket.
No. And so she was intently staring at not the racquetball on his head.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Just don't look at
And
it.
of course, I was like, oh, shit.
You should have been behind him so she could see it and held up like a racket just and then pointed at it.
Just like creep up behind him and point at it.
Just mouth the words, "What the fuck?"
Mind licking it.
Act like
That thing is insane.
act like you're squeezing it.
Put some oxypad. Like,
Rubbing on it and
just
making a
scrub.
wish.
yeah. That's my ass.
It's gross ass.
Nobody else has any.
I have an ass.
Okay.
Yours are better. So I'll go first.
not gonna be that
I was in the
good.
bathroom at work.
You got a lot to live up to.
I was
go.
Hippity hop. This is my ass. This is my ass.
Vagina.
It's
Virginia's. I was in the bathroom at work, and we allow sometimes customers to go back into the bathroom that
So-
we have there.
You have to shop there occasionally.
Yeah, and only people we trust, but they're poopers. And
Only the good poop comes through here.
I don't know
You got the good shit.
why people don't understand this. It's a bathroom. It's just one stall, so it's like you lock the door and you're pooping, and people always come up and they do the same thing. You can hear them shuffling outside the door, and this is people I work with too do this, and they try the door locked.
Mm-hmm.
They wait, they knock. Hello. And then they try the door again. And every time I have to say, it's locked for a fucking reason.
It only locks if someone's in there.
And I always forget that we let customers, use the bathroom because it's always someone I work with doing it. And this last time I did it, I shouted, "It's locked for a fucking reason." And then when I came out of the bathroom, there was a customer just standing 15 feet away.
Can I cut some meat for you?
And I
Because I just cut the cheese on there.
Now you just gotta keep dropping F-bombs to camouflage it. Want some fucking cheese?
I always fucking talk like this.
when you try a door and it's locked, which you know what the feeling is because it's locked.
The knob doesn't turn.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed,
Go to the bathroom
Poop
somewhere else.
somewhere else.
Pry it open.
Your butt?
Yeah.
I used to always get people who would come up when I was working at that Charbucks and do you have a key to the bathroom? No, there's no key. Well, the door's locked. Yeah, so someone's probably in it. But there's not a key? No, but the door's locked.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if the door's locked, someone's probably in there and they locked it. But what if there was a key? There's not a key to the bathroom.
You got those
the-
privacy bathrooms.
But the door's locked. They just don't get it.
There's only one toilet in there, asshole.
That's when you go, if you can't remember what I'm telling you, write it down and then look at it every time you forget.
I can't go to the bathroom in a bathroom that doesn't lock.
No?
And the reason why is because when I was like 3 years old, I remember this. We were at Fantastic Sam's.
You're peeing
and
in a floor drain.
I was peeing. That was first grade.
I know.
Okay. I didn't know if you were making that up or not. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, and my mom took me to go to the bathroom, and the girl didn't lock the door. So when she opened the door, there was just this girl sitting on the toilet with a dumb look on her face. And that traumatized me to never want the door
Oh
unlocked.
my God! I did the same thing to my Aunt Debbie.
It was you! Your Aunt Debbie!
I remember when I was really, really
What did you
young,
see?
I saw my Aunt
Giant
Debbie's-
bush.
Well, she was not my real aunt, but I saw her bush, and then she looked at me and just laughed. I was like, no, close the door. Right away.
I didn't want to say that I saw this girl's bush, but
I
since you
would've
mentioned
laughed
Aunt
too.
Debbie,
I've repressed this memory
and
for
women
so long.
wonder why guys prefer a little
welcome.
maintenance down there.
A lot of maintenance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
gotta keep that shit
Everyone's
up.
like, ew, you want women to look like little girls. It's like, no, I want women to not look like Aunt Debbie.
It's a hygiene thing. It's not, ugh.
I love you, Aunt Debbie, if you're listening.
But not your gross bush. Trim that shit.
I'm sure it's fine
she does now.
You ass.
Actually,
Little-
having hair is
little
more
bits of
hygienic.
toilet
It wicks
paper stuck
away
in
all
there.
the moisture and
It
things.
retains smell.
No, that okay. And then all of the little bacteria that leave.
Well, yeah, you need to
in the
wash your
sweat.
fucking crotch.
some people
I
don't.
think with a shaved vagina and frequent washings, it's more hygienic.
It's the
Yeah.
only way you get rid of crabs anyway.
Or a shaved vagina and any kind of clothing on that will wick it away from your body
we could.
and keep it away from your body.
Just saying.
Yeah.
so-
And Debbie, you're doing all right.
Doing right
So-
by me.
Rocking that clean vagina.
Sex drive in the morning.
I went to go pick up Masters a while back. And
Good start.
I rang the doorbell, and there was no answer. So I waited a little while, and then I rang the doorbell again. I'm like, oh, but the doorbell doesn't work. So then I immediately knocked afterwards. And when she came to the door, she was like, what? like I was in a hurry or something. And I hate that you can't know if doorbells don't work or not.
There should be a little light.
It should be loud enough for you to hear. Like, there should be a little speaker on the outside. So you can be like, yeah, see, it rang, right?
Well, it doesn't work because all you know is that the doorbell speaker on the outside works, not the one on the inside.
Well, it should be connected somehow. I should have to feel bad about, like, knocking. Like, I know you should hit the doorbell and knock immediately, but
That's
then
the rule?
I feel like that's the only way to
Just
get by it.
only knock. You
Yeah,
know
just
that
knock.
works.
I don't
You
touch.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if you're doing both at the same time, that's excessive.
Yeah, I don't touch doorbells.
But if they're way in the back of the house, I'm not going to hear you. The
Yeah, they
doorbell-
will.
That's why you knock
You
and then you
pound.
wait and then you hit the doorbell.
That's when you
don't-
kick the door
You don't
open.
do all three options at the
But
same
the
time.
doorbell is so much more efficient than knocking.
Did you
Then
yell at the
only
top
ring
of
the
your
doorbell.
But what if it doesn't work?
Then you knock later.
But
Why
you don't
didn't-
know.
why
Then
didn't you call?
leave.
Then you go
Because
away.
nobody's home.
You've solved how doors
You
work.
don't
Yeah, but I don't want to seem like I'm too anxious at the
you don't
door.
wait for them to come home.
I mean, how many knocks do you knock before you leave?
Three.
Three. It's always three.
And
I called them
And
first.
what combination?
Yeah, I always call.
But what if the phone doesn't work?
Then
Yeah.
you knock.
Slip
And then
a
you
note
wait,
under the door.
and then you ring the doorbell.
Well, I rang the doorbell and nothing happens. I rang the doorbell again, and then I knocked like immediately after. But then I seem way too
I
anxious.
think that's the appropriate etiquette. You text before you arrive. That doesn't work. You knock on the door, and then you wait, and then you ring the doorbell, and then you wait, and then you test the doorknob to see if it's open, so you can stick your head in and say,
Hello.
"I'm here. I'm coming
That's
in."
how fuckers get shot.
Masters should have been waiting for you at the front.
I didn't even know he was coming.
That's what a gentleman would have done. You should always just be waiting for him. Always wait.
I think they should make bugles for adults because the best
Bugles,
thing about-
bugles, or bagels? Which
Bugles.
one?
You know, like the bugles, the corn chips.
Yeah.
But
Do
why are
ju-
you holding it
Do you
like
just
a
want to be
bagel?
able to put them on your fingers?
Yeah,
Why
because
are
that
you
was
doing this with your hand?
that
right
was
now?
It's like
fun.
you're holding a large bagel.
you guys didn't put all the bugles on all your fingers and like blah, blah,
No.
How do you get the last
did.
ones on your fingers?
with your mouth.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I didn't think that was that big of a deal. But I don't know. It never seemed like they ever fit on my fingers because they're never round.
That's
they're,
why they should
they're
make
always
them for
collapsed.
adults.
Pierre used to have
Fingers
that same problem.
Fingers aren't round.
They're roundish.
Ew.
Check it out, round
You
fingers.
should probably write an
Oh.
email to Bugle. You said Bugle?
Yeah,
Oh,
write a letter just like your other one.
Speaking of which, I wanted you because we had another visit from our weird beaten neighbor.
Yes!
The
Yeah,
SpongeBob neighbor?
Yeah, I wasn't here for it. I was at volleyball, but apparently she came back.
They always do.
Who was here that time?
Just me.
Okay,
And?
what did she do?
Okay, well, I see she doesn't knock on the door.
Is she just looking through the window again like a
she
creep?
ring the doorbell?
No, she doesn't ring the doorbell. She doesn't knock.
No
And
etiquette.
As we all know, this is improper etiquette.
She's just looking through
All
the
I
fucking
see
window.
is a pale hand waving in the darkness outside. I'm like, and I instantly know who it is because she's not knocking the door. I'm like, oh, this is that weird neighbor who gets her ass kicked and then comes to complain about it.
Somebody
over
in
here.
this house is going to marry that girl.
Me.
I was going to lead up to that. I was going to set her up with Nicholas. That way she could stand to get verbally abused by Nicholas instead of her parents.
Everybody needs a quirky neighbor.
Is that really much better?
What kind of
For
sitcom would
us.
this be?
At least she could beat him up.
Yeah. So she comes in. I already know the story. I'm like, it happened again, didn't it? Which I realize now.
If you don't know who this is, listen to last week's episode and then come back.
Which I realize now probably wasn't the first thing to first say to her.
No.
But I was in the middle of a Halo game and I wanted to get back to killing people and stop talking to her as soon as possible. So I let her in. I'm like, hey, you can sit down. And I'm already handing my phone over because this was the drill when she came
She doesn't
over.
know how to use smartphones.
Yeah, I know. And I forgot that. So I just hand her my phone and I did the little security thing for her, and then she doesn't know what the fuck to do.
You
hit the
just did
picture of
black
the phone.
magic on some kind of holograph
the
device.
hell's this?
And she doesn't say anything about how ignorant she is to these smartphones. So
I can figure
I finished playing this match in the game, and I played.
minutes go by.
Yeah, and I'm playing like the big ones where it takes like 15 minutes to finish it. There's like 90 people killing each other online, and I stop, and she's still trying to figure it out, and she's on the verge of tears. I'm like, oh no! I'm like, I'll do it. I'll just do it for you.
9,
That
1, 1. There you go.
That way, I don't have a whole other set of problems on my hands.
Did you do any rape or serial killer jokes?
There's where you went wrong.
The SpongeBob lamp was not on.
I was ready to segue it that way, but it just never came. So she starts making these phone calls or whatever, and after every single one, I have to unlock the phone and tell her how to make phone calls on it all over again, which happened at least 4 or 5 times.
Who was she?
Did you tell her if you don't remember what I'm saying, write it down? Look at it when you forget.
You know what we should
I
do?
was thinking that really loud.
We should call that number and see if that guy wants to come on the show.
Ooh, I have those numbers.
Yeah, me too.
So, after she gets off the phone, she starts telling me about how she doesn't have any place to live now because her parents kicked her out for good.
Ooh.
You can stay in the
I'm like,
garage.
I'm thinking, yeah, fucking right.
You can live in the chicken coop.
Are
It
they,
has electricity now.
are they still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why wouldn't they be?
I don't know. I haven't seen them in like 4 weeks.
Oh, when you don't see things, sometimes they still exist.
Sometimes.
God.
I like to believe that if I close my eyes, everything disappears.
Have you ever heard of Schrodinger?
Yeah.
No.
Well, if that was true,
As
the podcast wouldn't
pussy.
happen every time you closed your eyes. And we have recorded proof that this is happening.
I need an adult.
We were mostly quiet actually when he was close.
I think we were waiting for something to happen. Like, is this real?
Some sort of divine like sweep.
Like in Contact.
Oh, and back to that girl. She starts asking me if we have anything to drink, taking advantage of how we offered it to
Oh,
her
yeah,
last
which
time.
was bullshit because I gave her a whole Faygo orange and she had like one sip out of it and then I had to like madly pour it down the drain.
Oh, I've been pissed. 'cause
And she
I-
just offered her only like vodka or just liquor.
there is one on the oven.
See?
I did
Hey.
make a joke like that. Like, we have pop, water, milk, or Worcestershire sauce.
We only drink vinegar in this house.
Worcestershire sauce.
We should just have a 2-liter bottle with the label ripped out with a big question mark on it, just filled with some brown liquid.
Or just have it be Sprite and just dye it different colors every
That
time.
would have been perfect. We got rape juice.
Yeah, and like a poor drawing of her face on it, so she knows it's just for her.
I just want it covered with question marks. And I just want her to watch. I want her to watch me pour it into like, a cup and hand it to her. Like, I don't remember what this is.
You have to like take it out with one of those like huge dog medicine syringes.
I want to get my hazmat suit on.
Have an Alka-Seltzer in the glass beforehand, so it just starts foaming over.
Here you go.
Sorry, it does that sometimes.
Drink up.
When you're about to get raped.
You should just get an eye droplet of water and just drop 2 drops in it before you hand it to her.
Here, this will calm me down. And the entire time, because I just grew a mustache and I think I look like a cheap porno bastard.
It is awesome.
And I'm alone in this house with this underage girl who's like crying, and I'm supposed to give her drinks.
Yeah.
The entire time, I'm like,
Oh my God, that's Scott's Paradise.
I'm like, oh no, I look like a dirty hobo with my dirty hobo mustache.
And just so you guys know, when I was carrying that drink over to the sink to put it out, part of me was like, you should drink this. And then the other part of me was like, this shouldn't be the way you get herpes.
If you're gonna get herpes, do it the right way. Get it from a loved one.
So I didn't want to give her anything because the only thing that we had to drink in the house besides milk was somebody's
nitrate.
Minute Maid orange juice. And like, I'm gonna have to give her this orange juice that I would rather drink. So I just have like this mad look on my face, just pouring her this fucking orange juice because I can't.
orange
Because
juice.
apparently I can't hide my facial expressions. And then she's just like, I'll come back and bring more orange juice. I'm like, oh shit, she saw me being
Yeah,
angry.
what happened to my pie? She's supposed to bring me a pie.
Oh, she did. You just didn't eat it.
And she even
Pedophile joke.
Cream pie.
Wait, how young is this girl?
She said she was 24.
I thought it was 22.
Yeah, she was 24.
She looks young, but she also looks like she has a lifetime of cruelty on her face too.
Oh, no. I need to take her away from this sadness.
Oh, she could be your girlfriend for the girlfriend episode.
Speaking of which, I hate using the.
That's not a complete
This isn't funny
sentence.
to anybody.
I really like.
It's so not. It's so not as funny. I just don't like using the first squeeze.
What are you talking about?
Spit it out, man.
I don't like the
I don't like using the first squeeze out of a tube of toothpaste.
I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Okay, Seinfeld.
I don't. It's so perfect
What? That's why?
because it looks so nice, and then you squeeze it.
It
Why
loses
can't you
its
get
form
nice ones later?
Yeah. And then does anybody do the efficient way?
With the little loop at the end?
No.
Or when you roll
you
it up
roll
as
it?
you go.
Oh, no, I don't do that.
No.
I just squeeze from the back end.
Yeah. I love pushing up on the
I
backside.
hate toothpaste.
Like there's a part of me every single time I do that I want to kind of like blow into it, make it perfect.
I bought my mom this device I saw on the internet where you put your toothpaste tube in like this little contraption. And it has like a little sardine roller tab at the bottom of it, so that by the time you get to the end of it, you know it's the very end of your toothpaste because there's absolutely no way something wasn't squeezed out of this
Unless you
tube.
cut it open. And
I do use like every single little tiny bit left until I.
When it's empty, I still use it for a week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah, you can still keep pushing it out. I
you
mean,
could do the same thing.
But it
with
wouldn't be
deodorant.
empty if you could get shit out of it.
yeah, but I go down to like 70%
when most people
of what
give
I
up.
normally use.
You could do the same thing with deodorant because I have the cake that they use
That
for
is
it.
definitely true.
Yeah, on the inside of a little thing that pushes out.
I thought you were supposed to eat that.
Well, that's just what I'm saying. When you're done eating it, you can still get some more snack. You could take the cap. You can just dig out more deodorant
Yeah.
out of the empty thing,
What the fuck?
and it lasts like another 2 weeks.
Deodorant survival?
No, there's a
That's
shit ton in there.
Times
There's
is
like
tough, man. We're at war.
like of the whole, I don't know, 4 ounces that is in a thing of deodorant. Like one of those ounces is in the little
Yeah.
screw
There's like
container
little
that
screws
comes
and
up.
clasps holding it
Yeah.
into the actual push-up device.
It tastes so good.
I am getting hungry talking about it. Isn't that weird?
The gel ones taste the best.
I'm a gel stick guy.
Oh, weird.
I eat them, but I don't use them.
Not
just
like
feels
the
like-
roll on, just the
Yeah, I use
Gel
can't.
stick
I use
feels
gel too.
like
Yeah.
I'm still sweating in my armpits because
agree.
it's all wet.
I agree.
dries.
No, it
pretty
feels
quick.
so
How
good.
much are you putting on?
You click it like
normal,
once
Yeah.
and then go, and then it's
And it
all-
feels
no.
wet until, like all the way
Gloppy.
until you get to work in an hour afterwards.
No, I love
You're
it.
I put
thinking
on a
of-
cream.
You're thinking of the kind that like comes out through the holes.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not that kind.
What kind of gel?
Oh.
It's
No, no.
all uneven and
Like
everything.
Old Spice, the blue little.
Yeah, it's like a
gel.
solid bar of gel.
Yeah,
Oh,
gel.
It's like a
gel's
regular
the
deodorant.
worst.
That's not gel. That's,
That's not
a
a
stick.
gel.
It's
No,
not a
stick
white
is
powder.
white.
White pushed through.
Blue power.
There's powder, stick, and gel. You're talking about the stick.
I guess stick. It's
Yeah.
a gel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's not a
Gel
gel.
stick. There's a
it's
gel
the
stick.
gelatin
Actual
though.
gel.
Why don't you learn your states of matter?
No, it's a gelatin.
It's
It's
a
a
plasma.
solid.
Have you ever eaten it?
Hang on.
Yes.
I use fire.
Here comes that shit.
I use fire.
Actually, I think it's called a gel stick.
Yeah, there is gel.
Yeah, I don't think
think
this is
so.
going to get us anywhere when he comes back with his deodorant.
We could all put it on.
We're all just wrong. Me and him use the same kind, actually.
Let's
You
fight
use
about
the
Sounds like
same
Teen
stick?
Spirit.
let's fight about who smells better.
Got it right. It was a gel stick.
Oh, eat a dick. Spotted.
Eat a spotted dick, a can, a tin.
Yeah, but it's not just a stick.
Are we done with ass?
it's a way of life.
Yes.
No, I got 2 more. I was buying stuff at grocery stores.
I don't think Alabama finished. What happened
Oh.
to that girl?
Oh, she left after a while.
She's
She
sleeping
just like
over
walked
there.
away.
I would have brought more up.
Oh,
and not let you guys
Alabama finished all right.
Like nobody came and
On her
got her.
face.
She just left.
No, yeah, she said she was going to come back later with treats to reimburse us for what we've given her and for being nice.
And she hasn't brought any orange juice.
No.
Tell her.
Little
When,
does she know the
This happened
shit we
just
talk
the
about
other
every
day.
week on the show.
tell her when she gets it. It better be simply orange.
And as she was leaving, my girlfriend was walking in too, so I'm like, yeah,
It's not what it looks like.
That is a creepy neighbor, even though I have this bastard's mustache, and you can't believe anything I tell you now.
You can just describe her as the rape victim and leave it way open ended like that. Oh, that's the rape victim.
That's the rape victim I just
worry
made.
I was buying groceries at this grocery store,
Which one?
Meyer,
Perfect.
and I was walking.
Meyer.
The guy that was in front of me in line because I went to like not the you scan, but the one where you still scan it by yourself.
The
but it's still
belt?
automated. Yeah, the belt.
The belt.
So I was on that one, and there's a handicapped person in front of me with a cane. He was walking incredibly slow, and I was like, "All right, well, I'll be patient." And I slowly walked behind him as he walked outside, and then he started walking right towards my car, and I like went to start walking around him a little bit, like I was going to somebody else's car, and then he like was trying to box me out, I think. like he kept on walking in front of me, and I was like, what is the appropriate time that I'm allowed to walk past a handicapped person?
Immediately.
When you kick the cane out from under him.
I would have cut in front of him in line.
Out of the way, lazy.
Are these your baby carrots? Then toss them on the floor.
Try to pick that up.
Get some man carrots.
I like baby carrots.
He was talking.
They're just big carrots cut down.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Yeah.
They have shaved pussies.
They're
And
not
since
the-
that one has no legs, Kid Rock has a new New Year's song.
That one seems to have even less legs.
So by the time this comes out, it's 4th of July, right?
I believe it's going to be the summer solstice.
Yeah. Right around there.
Pagan gauze.
Pegging Goss?
Pagan?
I said pegging.
That's,
he knows when the summer
that's Nick
solstice
Goss's Aunt Peggy.
Yeah.
Peg-
No.
Peggy Goss.
It's when I get pegged.
Ew, that's
Yeah.
gonna happen to you.
Look forward to it all year.
Is it Betsy Rocket gonna peg you?
Who else?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, whoever's around.
The
I
rape
guess.
victim.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I become the victim at that point.
Are we done with ass?
I think we're done with ass.
I'm done.
I love ass.
Moving on from the ass.
Take a break.
You want to? Yeah. Let's take a break.
Yeah.
Want to do guilty pleasures or the game?
Let's do a game.
Whatever. So I got to
What's the
reports and
game?
reviews, right?
It's a movie game.
I don't want to do it.
We don't have to make up movies or anything.
We have to read movies?
No.
Can we watch movies?
Nope.
Can we eat movies?
It's all movies we've watched, I assume.
Porno movies?
We've discussed at least. Want to take a break?
Yeah.
I can report and review on Woody Allen.
This podcast is part of the Bobo Broadcasting Network. For this and other great shows, head to bobobroadcasting.com.
I feel like I could eat a 99-cent bag of Better Made chips and be more filled up than I would be with Lunchables.
Probably.
Yeah, but the thing is, well, you're right, but because it's pizza, this is why I get it, because it's a little bit more variety. You got the cheese, you got the bread, you got the sauce, you got the pepperoni.
I like the Lunchables.
Got all the stuff that's on pizza.
When
None of those
pizza's on a
things
bagel,
qualify
you
for
could
what
have
they
pizza
call it.
anytime.
No, not unless you're poor.
Oh, pizza in the morning,
Have you guys seen that video?
pizza in the evening.
Someone
pizza
took
at supper
the
time.
people for the
Pizza's
Lunchables or
on a
Pizza Bowls or
bagel.
whatever it is.
Pizza Bowls?
What is the name of that product?
I have no idea.
Which one?
The pizza on a bagel.
Bagel Bites.
Bagel bites. So he took the commercial for it, the 30-second clip, and then just took the audio track. So the guy just goes, "Pizza!" for the whole 30 seconds of the commercial. And then like the last 5 seconds is like, "When you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime."
I'm glad everyone in the world could be funny now.
Did they always have a spreading stick?
No, I got this from our drawer because I saved one from a long time ago.
Ah.
Is it a handy snack
Yeah, look at
spread
this.
stick?
That's not handy.
I would have
snacks.
used that tiny spoon,
That's
but
a
you used it
miniature
to eat
Bodor.
dick all day.
Now, there was much argument in the safety squad in 6th grade when we did stick races whenever it rained, like stick races from the corner to the sewer.
You might want to
race.
I
You might wanna
always
describe to
used
them-
the handy snack
You might
knife
want to describe
spreader.
to him how
The
these
red-
races work.
The red stick.
Well, you stand on the corner when nobody's like the last like half hour of safety squad is standing around and waiting for the late kids to get there.
Sounds
so
like a comic
we
book.
really didn't
The
do,
poor kids.
Yeah, we didn't do anything. We just kind of stood around. So we'd all come like there's a safety on every corner. So we'd all come to one corner, and if it was raining, we would race sticks from the curb to the nearest sewer drain. So
Like in Winnie the Pooh.
yeah, so we put sticks on there, and I always used the Handy Snacks cheese spreader.
the red.
Yeah, the red
Yeah,
one.
just
Stick,
a
not
red
yeah.
plastic
I would
stick.
use that, and I would beat the shit out of them. And there was lots of arguments whether or not that was a legal move or not, but I stood by it.
It's a good choice.
What
That's
would
a
they
good
use?
Stick.
Sticks.
Actual sticks.
They would use bricks and fat people.
Bricks.
My friend Nick Pierce one time put a sale on his, and it didn't work.
You still friends?
Oh, you would
On Facebook?
put them in the water and watch it flow.
Yeah.
Oh, I
To the
thought
train.
you didn't explain that. I thought you guys were literally picking up sticks and running down the street to a fucking storm drain and like throw it in there.
No, it wasn't a matter of weight.
Kids holding branches.
We just wanted to make the handicapped kids who are late feel more normal.
No, the handicapped kids got there really quick. There's a little bus that comes and picks them up.
My vote is that a handy snack spread stick is indeed a stick and it counts.
Yeah, it's an Adidas stick.
I declare you
Fuck
the
you,
winner.
Nick Pierce
20 years ago, you've been
and Glad
justified.
Goodson and Darren Teed, who shoved my face into a drinking fountain and chipped my tooth. It's still chipped to this day.
Where is he?
Well, doesn't
Let's get him
We
on
are
the
all
show.
gonna murder him.
Let's get him on the show.
I'm friends with him on Facebook, and I sent him a message. It's like, I still have that chipped tooth. And he never responded.
That means he feels really bad about it.
Well, he got suspended for like 3 weeks because of it.
Oh, nice.
3 weeks? What a waste of no
He
school.
cuts himself every night.
I didn't realize he was going to get in trouble when I told him what happened.
I can't believe you sent him a personal message like, and all it says is, "I still have that chipped tooth."
It was super weird because you know when you get like canker sores and you have to like play with it.
Herpes?
Well, when I chipped my tooth, my nerve endings were hanging out, and I kept on playing with it, and I couldn't stop. And it
Really?
hurt way worse than a canker sore.
Your
so
nerve
gross.
ending was hanging out?
Yeah, it was my front tooth. This one.
Oh,
Yeah, it was hanging out. It was,
That front
I could play with it.
How did that feel? Like
It was
direct
like super
stimulation
painful,
of your nerve
but I
ending?
could feel it, and I couldn't not play with it.
You're like, you just had to? You were driven to touch it with
My
your tongue?
hyperactive disorder was way worse. Back then.
I can tell by how fast you're talking.
You're bringing me back.
So gross.
You're not going to heat those up?
I am gonna eat him up.
The fact that Jay with that mustache is talking into a microphone with a sombrero is cracking me up.
It looks like a penis head. It looks just like a penis head.
That looks like Brandon Porter's dick right in your mouth.
Yeah, he's unreliable.
It's not black enough.
That's an unreliable
The head is
thing.
not black enough. I know. He told me.
I heard he was black everywhere but his penis.
And his palms.
Fruity Pebbles. All right, what are we doing?
Good question.
We're talking about guilty pleasures.
Guilty
I love that movie.
pleasure.
Pizza Lunchables.
Oh, should we make
Pizza!
Pleasures.
Should we do the guilty pleasures jingle now?
No.
Okay.
Very definitive.
We don't do it.
Vote over.
All right then.
So a common area to have guilty pleasures in is movies. We want to start there. Go around the table. Anywhere?
Movie.
A movie?
Guilty
Movie that's a guilty pleasure?
I guess. I don't know. I think this movie is kind of well respected, but sometimes it's not. One of my favorite movies is The Princess Bride, and
Oh, that can't be a guilty pleasure.
That's
well,
a
no,
good
a
movie.
lot of people think that's too lovey and gay. To
No, I don't
That's
know
only
anybody
because
knows
they heard the name and then not the movie.
Yeah, right. But one of my favorite things about that movie is that I used to not think it was a comedy. Like that's how that's it
I didn't
came
think
out.
it was a comedy when I was a kid.
Yeah, it came out like '89 or something, and it was so I thought it was just like an action movie.
Yeah.
And
Those
so
giant rats were insane.
yeah, so it was like the only movie that I can remember that growing up, like I can see like my evolution of understanding humor. like oh, that part's funny, but I didn't get all of it, and just like little bit by little.
My movie guilty pleasure is Josie and the Pussycats.
With Rachel Lee Cook.
Yes,
Pretty bad.
Now,
movie.
it is
I'd
the
watch
most meta movie ever. I can't believe I'm going to say this. You have to like really watch it
girl, you gotta like really watch it. Seriously.
because it is not about the band Josie and the Pussycats. It's about like corporate marketing and shit.
Yeah, right.
I swear. But yeah, I'll watch it every time.
I've never seen it.
I suggest it.
All right. All right.
Get a little Rosario Dawson action in there. Rachel Lee
Yeah, I
Cook
like
action.
Rachel Lee Cook much more.
Well,
than
they're
Rosario
both in it.
Dawson.
Yeah.
I guess for me, my guilty pleasure would be like I don't really have a perfect example, but I'm really into chick flicks, and the only one that's coming into my mind right now is The Time Traveler's Wife,
Never saw it.
which
I haven't
is
seen it, but I've been meaning to watch it.
it's a movie that I really like.
I've heard
and
good
it's,
things.
It's based on a woman's book. It's made for women. It's everything about the movie is like sappy romance, women's whatever. But I dig it. And I tend to feel that way about a lot of chick flicks.
I pretty much like every single Focus feature that they have.
I guess mine would have to be just any animated movie, like any single one that's ever come out. They're all pretty good in my books.
All your books?
Just a couple that I do.
Like the first 2 books you wrote?
The first and the last, and maybe the second to last. Just
not-
those
but
books.
not the full-
What about your
All those
posthumous
movies.
books?
What's that?
What about your posthumous books?
Yeah.
No.
No.
What about your
No.
books on possums? Those are my guilty pleasures. Is your possum?
I gotta meditate on that. No,
Really-
but like Cars 2, Monsters Inc. Like
I kind of agree with you. Anything that's animated like gets an extra bonus point just
Yeah.
because it's
I
animated.
never want to
Anything
watch
Disney?
them, and then when I do, they're so good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Never want to watch them.
I like Star Wars.
You're an idiot.
Guilty.
Fucking nerd.
I don't feel like I should feel guilty for this, but like some of my favorite comedies are all the Cheech and Chong films, and I'm not really into drugs, and I don't watch them like, oh, I'm gonna get high and watch these movies, but I watch Up and Smoke and Still Smoking all the time, at least once a week.
I've only ever seen.
For years. For years. Like every Sunday I used to watch Up and Smoke before I went to bed.
It must be with you that I saw it, but I've only ever seen Up and Smoke, and it's funny.
I do love drug movies.
I don't know what it is about those movies, and there's the humor is so horrible, but I watch it over and every time I tell somebody like I feel guilty because they think I'm just getting stoned and watching these films, and I'm not.
I'm guilty of judging people that don't like Lord of the Rings. Like it was like
they're wrong.
like my girlfriend just recently watched Lord of the Rings, and like I was like secretly
That's a guilty pleasure.
oh, I'll wait until you're done making fun of me, jerk.
I will never finish.
So I was like watching her like the entire time, like secretly judging her reactions. Like if she was like not paying attention or on her phone or something, I'm like,
This is where Aragorn proves himself.
You really need to like these movies, otherwise I'm not sure about where this is going.
I know we've had some serious talks about our lives together, but unless you like Peter Jackson's work,
Isn't that like Ted in Star Wars?
Tad?
I don't know who Ted is.
Ted is the
the bear
lead
movie?
character of How I Met Your Mother, and his thing is like he can't date a girl if she doesn't like Star Wars.
That's another one of my guilty pleasures is I like How I Met Your Mother.
That's all right show.
I think it's all right, but I don't like shows that have laugh tracks.
I've seen one episode, so I mean, I think that means I've seen all of them.
I mean,
They all seem pretty
Yeah,
much the same.
it's very sitcom-y. It's I don't know this generation's Friends, but a little bit better than that.
I'd say 1 in 7 of their jokes are funny.
All right.
But there's a lot of jokes per episode.
It's Friends if Friends had Jason Segel in it. It's exactly that.
Who I really like.
Yeah,
It's
who's
and,
really
and
funny
the girls
good.
are a little better looking.
Yeah, true.
Lisa Kudrow for life.
She's the worst.
She probably was the best
You ever
looking woman
notice?
on that
You ever
show.
notice that in
No
the,
way.
the
Her
opening
and
credits,
Courtney Cox are
everybody, the
I do
order
Courtney
that
right in her coxhole.
the order that they set everybody in was from most attractive, least attractive,
On
even
Friends?
with the guys. Yeah.
So Ross was on top,
yeah.
and
It was Jennifer Aniston,
No.
Courtney Cox, and Lisa Kudrow.
Courtney Cox is way better
And-
looking than Jennifer Aniston.
Debatable.
No.
I agree with Pierre here.
I'm gonna go.
You think Jennifer
I'm gonna go
Aniston is the cream
subjective
of
on
that
this
crop?
one.
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, she's still hot when Courtney Cox isn't.
What?
How is Matthew Perry not the first build? Because he's the only one that's funny on that show.
Because people are shallow.
Oh, is that,
My mind is
maybe that's the
blown.
guilty pleasure. I really like Matthew Perry movies.
His show
What,
Go
all
On is
2 of
really
them?
funny. Have you watched it?
No, I haven't. But I like the whole 9 yards and the whole 10 yards.
Yeah, both of his movies.
No, watch Go On. I really recommend it. It has,
Go on, I haven't even heard of it.
He's like a radio person about sports, and he's like in group therapy. And Brett Gelman and what's his name?
Peter Jennings.
Seth Morris are both in the support group, and they're both hysterical.
All right, well, I'll watch it.
I recommend it.
right now, just
Watch it now.
Dang it, I really had a good one that I thought of and I didn't write it
It's
down. so I will
daytime
forget.
television from the early 90s. Is your
Enrique's
guilty
Castle.
pleasure?
I used to have a crush on
Every
Ricky
time I
Lake.
come home, you're watching either Full House or Boy Meets World.
Those aren't guilty pleasures. Those are
Yeah, that's like
perfect.
cool.
Those
are cool
were
things to
good
watch.
back then,
They're
but they
still great now.
don't hold up.
They do.
Unless it's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it doesn't hold up.
I never watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Those things they hold up, and those things are not like guilty. Like if you tell people you watch Boy Meets World now, they're like awesome.
We all did.
They're not like you're a fag.
Yeah, but if you're still watching like a couple episodes a day when you're almost 30.
No, that doesn't sound so good.
So yeah, I guess.
On paper, it doesn't sound good.
On a high definition TV on a channel that is normal definition.
I just don't have anything else to watch.
There's so
You
many.
have the most movies of anybody I've
Yeah.
ever met.
They're in the garage.
Never mind.
we have a cable service that will just give you what you want.
And Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we don't have the
Well,
Xbox hooked
it
up to the
is.
TV anymore.
Yeah.
Get another one. They're
Yeah, I was
cheap.
thinking about it.
$200.
$100.
What about
I even have an extra hard drive, so you don't have to worry about that.
what about anything besides movies?
Music?
Like I have a guilty pleasure video game,
What is it?
Cooking Mama.
All right.
Yeah, it's
moving
pretty
on.
bad.
I played it for the DS first,
Wait,
and
you
then
did you make this game?
no. This was they're even still making more editions
Didn't it
of
get
it.
recalled once for being offensive or some shit?
Maybe, I don't know. I
feel like
played
it
the one on
That's
the
what it's called, Cooking Jemima.
played the one on the DS, and then I loved it so much we bought it again on the Wii, and I played it on that too.
So weird.
And all you do is you like chop up vegetables and stir pots. And
All right, moving on. This was
You
supposed
might
to
as well
be.
just learn to cook.
This is supposed to
I
be
can
guilty
cook.
pleasures, not why I'm pathetic.
Yes, it is. That's what it all means.
No.
Cannot think of the one that I had. I had a really
Oh, you'll
good
get
one.
it.
It was a game?
No, it was no. There's a guilty pleasure that I thought of when he texted me that, and
Oh.
I forgot what it was, and I didn't write it down because like I wasn't gonna forget that.
When
My problem is I don't really feel guilty about any of my pleasures.
I don't necessarily
I don't
feel
think it's no
guilty
such-
about it. But
Yeah,
not feeling
I don't
guilty.
I mean, I'll tell anyone. I think it's
Yeah.
more like things that most people don't think is cool.
Like I love Katy Perry.
Yeah,
What
that's a that would
I
be.
need
I
that
think that
at her.
qualifies.
Call up. We'll fight about it.
You and Chris Shaman
when I thought of
love Katy Perry.
the guilty pleasure thing, it's because I'm a really, really big Björk fan.
Yeah.
Every time I tell somebody that, they go, "Really?
I love Björk
Yeah, I
too.
always thought you were joking.
No, I love
No."
Björk.
I just think
a
it's
huge
that
Björk fan.
nobody is familiar with her body of work at all.
Yeah,
I didn't think
they all
that-
hear
I thought-
that one song she covered, and they're like, "Really?"
I
And the
thought
swan
Björk
dress.
was more like hipster. Like everyone's like, yeah, I really like Björk. It's like, okay, name 3 songs. You know, like Army of Me and, like some Björk songs.
The one she covered. "You got enough."
There's the birthday song from the Sugar Cubes.
Oh, she's one of the probably, I think, in my opinion, one of the best singers.
Björk is almost 50 and I'd still bone her.
I legitimately like every Billy Joel song,
There you
and
go.
I actually listen to them, not just like the hits.
And I've watched
it again.
I've watched
I'm
people
not
give you
just-
shit.
I'm not just a fan.
Would Prince count as a guilty pleasure? I don't feel like any of this stuff is
No.
stuff to be
I really like
ashamed
Bon
about.
Jovi. I think
I
that
really
counts.
like Bon Jovi
I
too.
get
legitimately
listening to
like
Prince
Bon
at work.
Jovi.
You got shit for it?
I get shit all because I listen to Raspberry Beret every day
Yeah.
at work, and I get shit for it all the time.
Bon
That's one of
Jovi.
those songs that I just hate hearing because it's stuck in my head all the fucking time.
And that's why I love it.
I know.
Like,
And
and
like the best hits of Aerosmith. It's like
yeah,
all
I
the
was
same
just about
to
to
me.
say that.
So awesome.
Fuck Aerosmith at all.
You guys are legitimately faggots for all this. No, I hate Billy Joel, and I cannot stand Bon Jovi.
I cannot
What about
stand Bon
Prince?
Jovi.
Did you
Prince is
see
okay.
Billy Joel on the 12-12-12 concert? He blew everyone away.
No,
It shouldn't be
Except for Bon Jovi.
It shouldn't be Bon Jovi. It should be Ban Jovi.
because he plays a banjo.
You just go by Joe Jovi. John Jovi.
Bon Jovi.
Giovanni.
I tried so hard to
Still
find
haven't
them.
got his pasta sauce. Fuck, I just remembered.
I have the opposite of guilty pleasures. Like I don't listen to the
Are these
the
things
Beatles.
that you hate for no reason at all?
No, these are things that I should like as a person that likes things, but don't like. I don't like the Beatles.
I don't like the Beatles.
like fucking.
I don't like Led
The
Zeppelin.
Rolling Stones.
I don't like the Rolling Stones. I don't like. That's easy not to like though, because it just sucks.
I hate Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's what I just
Can't
said.
stand Led Zeppelin.
Don't
Sorry.
like Led Zeppelin.
You need Kool-Aid. Baby, I got Kool-Aid.
I hate Pink Floyd.
I don't hate Pink Floyd.
I have them on my iPod because I think that one day I'll like them.
For me, it's like I think they're okay enough just to have around, but I never listen to them.
I don't.
I like the songs that I've heard, but I never go out of my way for them.
I don't favorite a
won't
lot
do
of
it.
things on Twitter, but I favorited Tom Lennon's tweet when he was like, "I'm on the waiting list to like Pink Floyd."
See, this is getting kind of close to the things you hate because I think certain things you hate, you don't have a legitimate reason for hating it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
mine is, all right. When a Katy Perry song comes on, or Britney Spears, or Lady Gaga or something, I don't like it. I'm fine with it. But when Pink comes on, I get mad. Like I actually get mad because she has the worst songs ever, and they actually get me angry. And every single one is just a waste.
I don't understand how Pink was able to get on the radio with a song about dudes jerking off.
I don't know how she's able to do
don't
anything.
understand it.
And she's not even attractive.
She used to be.
No, she was never attractive.
She's got a barrel body. I don't like that.
She's got a yuck face.
Didn't she used to be a bodybuilder or something?
She's like super fit now. I think the last time I saw her, I was like,
Oh, that's a big old dick.
you're just a huge penis.
I've seen probably parts of little episodes of reality shows, but anybody that ever talks about a reality show to me, besides me earlier about Ghost Lab, I just fucking hate.
Well, somebody who's
Like-
going to like talk about it seriously with you, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
Like trying to get you to watch it.
Yeah, or just people, like when I overhear conversations
Passing
of
the
people
information.
like talking and conversing about what happened on their recent reality show, I hate. It makes me mad. I've never seen any of them. I just know it makes me mad.
You see when Claire threw up in the toilet?
I'm like that when I find out that somebody is a country music fan. Like I'll see it on like just on Facebook. Like, oh, I got Randy Travis.
That's
He's a
one,
guy, right? Yeah, I got Randy Travis tickets for tonight, and I'm like, oh, what? Why?
Yeah, I've actually looked into winning Pink tickets just so that I could burn them on video and post it online. Like, I want to win VIP backstage passes and then throw them in the trash.
Well, if someone listens to Pink, do you automatically like rule them out as a viable human being?
No.
Like that.
No.
like he does with country music.
Yeah,
Just,
just like
uh,
oh,
Yeah,
you like country music,
But he has
you
a
clear-
very good reason to.
me.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
I
you do.
don't. They're people, and that's fine.
Those
but
are not people.
it sounds like we agree on
Now,
that.
are you talking about like what I'm thinking of country music, like, just like the twangy, like all about trucks?
Anything.
Because there's some, I guess they would consider country, but I don't. I feel it's more like folksy, bluesy kind of stuff.
Like
I
Phil Phillips.
Some people consider Johnny Cash country.
Okay,
and
someone
he's
who
not
likes
to me.
someone who likes Hank Williams or Johnny Cash, like that's
Jacob
fine.
Carl.
Yeah.
I like Jacob.
I thought that was the game.
But someone who's into like Randy Travis, like I said, where it's all just like pop country music. It's like this is the trash of trash, and if you like it, it's proof that you're retarded.
Yes. Yes.
I was recently invited to a POD Shinedown 3 Days Grace concert, and it was in
Wait,
Battle.
was it your little brother? Don't just high five me if I'm right.
It was his little brother. I saw it on Facebook.
And I was like, why would I want to drive 45 minutes for the most mediocre night of rock ever? Like, no, I'm not going.
Shine down and puddle of mud.
3 Days Grace.
Same thing.
so yes.
Might as well have been.
I thought POD and Puddle of Mud were the same band.
No, Puddle of Mud is the one that was ripping off Nirvana forever.
Whatever.
Puddle of mud.
Oh, I thought
With
that was
two
Zach
D's.
Hannis.
2 D's, yo.
Yeah, and like a Z.
That's really
and,
muddy.
And a DJ.
Oh.
So you're going?
So close.
Are you gonna tell us about it?
Oh, I was gonna.
Little Susie's only 12 years old.
I had to swallow that immediately because I knew you guys were gonna go after me.
I was gonna ask if you ever went to that Kid Rock show yet.
I have not yet, but I cannot wait. I don't know. Max is kind of anti Kid Rock because he thinks he's a sellout now. Especially with this New Year song. Did you guys hear about this?
Was he ever
How's it
sold
go?
in?
How's it go?
I don't know. I heard it at the bar last night. Just like, because it's a new year. It's like a trailer trash all across the country are listening to this
Get out
New
your
Year's
blood.
Eve every night.
Blood, guns, guns.
Play a Kid Rock song at midnight every year forever.
It's the new Party Like It's 1999.
Let's keep the Prince references going.
Yeah. I'm about to unleash some purple
The year
rain.
formerly known as 1999.
Forgive me if it goes astray.
Oh, I also hate the severely obese.
Well, again, you have a good reason. They're not people.
Yeah, I mean, there's been studies done that people, when they see somebody who's like severely obese, automatically think that they're dumber and blah, blah, blah. And I fall into all of those.
Yes, they are dumber. If you make a conscious decision to continue eating when you weigh that much, you are a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, there's a person, I'm going to treat them like everybody else and just assume like they're just as smart as me. There's something that you're looking at like, wow, you're doing something to your body, so you obviously have no self-respect or something. Like there's
What if
there's
it's some kind of
something
chemical
issue
imbalance
going
where
on.
they're really depressed all the
No,
time
no.
and they
If
eat
you're
something
like
to make
if
them
you're
happy?
like 230 pounds and you're kind of chunky or husky, okay, you know you're having some struggles.
That's not even that big.
Something's
I weigh
happening.
200.
You know that's fine. If you're fucking 850 pounds, no, you don't have a chemical imbalance.
Did you hear that?
just like to eat gravy.
I feel like there's something significantly wrong with that person.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that woman who died in Europe
Yeah.
because she couldn't get home on a plane and she refused medical treatment in Europe? She weighed like 450 pounds.
But the
was
media
wheelchair
made it
bound.
sound like it was the airport's fault.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Oh, yeah.
course it was the airport's
Well, that's dumb.
fault.
Yeah. No, but she refused treatment because she did not trust the medicine in Europe.
Yeah, they didn't mention that. in the article.
And so she died because she didn't get immediate medical treatment. That
But
she needed.
why was the airport to blame? Was it that she needed 3 seats and refused to pay for the other 2?
I think it was that. I don't remember exactly.
They
I
made
think
it
there
sound
was,
like they wouldn't let her on the plane.
Yeah, there was not a flight that could accommodate her. I think was the deal.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Did you
Put
hear
her
about all
in
the
the fucking
stories of-
cargo bay.
Put her with the dogs.
Not too long ago, there was a story about all these people had to get like airlifted out of their apartments because they just become too fat to get out of bed. So they just spend all day just shitting in their own bed.
Yep.
Or like those people who become fused to their couch.
Oh, I've seen cases like that.
person.
In my
I
fucking
went to
house.
those houses.
That was me 2 years ago.
It is super gross, but you have to be a certain amount of depressed to get through that. And I do believe depression's probably a real thing.
Depression is absolutely a real thing. But I have these.
But to
Snap
be
judgment.
depressed, to not want to do anything about it, to try and make your life better, like it's just the way I see it is like you should try to make your life better. You should seek help.
Yeah, but if you're
Not-
too depressed too, when do you care?
But to like just shit in your own bed because you're sad.
It's probably because they're just stuck listening to Prince all day.
I don't think you've ever been that sad, I guess.
I guess I haven't.
Maybe you should.
I do love discussions over depression about this song. That's enough.
I don't know this one. I sing along.
It's Raspberry fucking Beret.
I didn't know what he was saying for so long. I tried sound hounding it and I couldn't figure it out. And then I did. I figured it
Raise it about 12 inches.
Masters looks so happy. He almost looks as happy as when he found out that Pierre could juggle about about 20 minutes ago.
out. I just keep
Not quite
impressing
as
you.
happy.
I love Prince.
If only I was juggling to Prince.
I would have died and been like, there's nothing more to experience in life.
I get yelled at for eating vegetables.
By you?
Whenever I eat vegetables, because I do actually enjoy carrots and like corn and stuff. And if I'm eating around people that don't often see me eat, like I get shit for not eating vegetables and for eating vegetables at the same time.
See, you like vegetables. You get that, I'm sure.
Because I like carrots. They're good.
Not that good.
Baby carrots.
I like them. I have a bag of baby carrots waiting for me in the crisper right now.
You'll be baby carrots.
Is it really a crisper? Have you seen your fridge?
That's something that I hate that I have no reason to.
Refrigerators. Cold food.
Technology.
Freon.
Civilization.
Speaking of which, week 1 going by pretty well.
Week 1 of?
My escape from Facebook.
Oh, yes.
I was about to say, speaking of which, I just saw
I think
a
you have-
movie called Alter Egos featuring a superhero called Fridge.
Perfect.
I think your
It's
hatred,
short for refrigerator.
Are you sure?
I thought it was short for super frigid.
I think your hatred of Facebook is well founded, though. I don't think that's a blind hatred thing.
Well, good. Because I hate it. And I'm done. I ain't never going back until
Till
2 or 3
Facebook
more weeks.
2.0.
Until somebody tells me about something really funny, or I want to get invited to parties again.
No, I'm not. I don't get invited to parties anyway.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, neither do I.
I know you don't.
You pointed right at
I did the research.
I cannot wait to bring up how your girlfriend got invited to that party and you didn't tomorrow.
My little sister got invited. And she's never talked to this person who's
My
throwing the
little
party.
sister probably got invited.
I know yours did.
Did she really?
I don't
Maybe
know
it's
if mine
because
did or
I'm the
not.
only one without a little
I don't
sister.
remember seeing it, but I know that it happened.
That explains why I didn't get invited either. Because I also don't have a little
I
sister.
don't have sisters.
I do have a little sister. I don't know if she got invited or not.
Probably.
You should invite her.
I'll check.
Raspberry beret.
You wanted to review some stuff?
We can review Prince.
Alter
I'm gonna
Egos,
give it an awesome.
Awesome.
Alter Egos was okay. It's on Netflix. It's only 117 minutes long, or an hour and 17 minutes long. It wasn't that bad.
Not bad. 87 minutes? 77
Django
minutes?
Unchained was incredible. Like this much.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's quintessential Tarantino.
I heard it was awesome, but about 2 hours too long.
No, that's why it was great. I liked watching it that much.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard mixed reviews.
Spike Lee hates it.
Well,
and won't
because
watch
he's
it.
a slave.
That's right.
I believe Cat Williams was really pissed off about it, too.
Cat
Well, because
Williams
Cat Williams
arrested.
was also a slave.
But didn't it say nigger a
And
lot?
should still be.
I don't think he was.
It said nigger a lot, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's probably why Cat Williams hated it.
Why
Yes.
Spike Lee was like, oh, what does he want to be an honorary black person because he uses the N word? And then Sarah Silverman was like, wouldn't that be a little weird if they didn't use that word the entire time? Because it really would be.
Get back here, you N-word. Come back here and be a slave again. Or I'm going to be really mad.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
nothing they could have switched it out for, like fluffernutter.
like that period was why we're not allowed to say that word, right?
Yeah.
Because they
That's what
said
it
it
was about.
all the time.
Listen here, gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
It doesn't have quite the same ring.
Come on here, equal.
Even Oprah liked it.
You and me are going to be friends whether you like it or not.
That would be a really good comedy of like just like
Here we go
never
again.
mind. Just, like, pretending that like this like a movie about like how slavery like was like a really nice cheerful time.
Just hold my hand while we ride into town.
They should have spruced it up a bit.
That's not where I thought you were going. I thought you were going that like slavery was self-imposed.
Even that like they're trying to portray that all slavery was like everyone, all the black people put on pedestals. Like,
I'm giving you a free house.
how about I shook the corn for you? Well, if you want.
I guess I can't make you take this money.
Copyright.
Whoa, I love working in the field.
All my friends are near me.
Spike Lee, if you're listening.
Oh,
Sorry.
God. This might be worse than the racist movie title.
Hey, whatever Spike Lee says goes.
And our sequel could be how the Holocaust didn't really happen.
Again. Which Holocaust?
The important one.
the important one.
I don't care about those other ones. Those are in the
The
past.
one everyone knows by the name, the Holocaust.
Holocaust is only as important as the last one.
Nobody ever talks about the Stalin Holocaust.
What about the
Armenian genocide?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the most important
system
one.
of down.
That's the most important one because those girls are way better looking.
That is true.
Till they grow that mustache in.
Hit them while they're young.
Say mustache hand.
Might as well.
It's the hand that
Until
they
they
use
grow
to
that
groom
mustache
my
hand.
mustache.
No, it's a mustache in the shape of a hand.
Oh, hey.
What are we in?
grab
Reports
food
and
and-
reviews?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mustaches.
I'm gonna bring it back.
So to review, Holocaust, 2 thumbs up.
If you have them.
They haven't been burned off.
My left arm
All of
has a-
Woody Allen's movies look really dumb, but the biography on Netflix is really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all look really bad. They're all like super silly.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be comedies, right? So
Yeah, but they're like slapstick. It's like Steve Martin movie or something.
You look right at me.
This
Biggest,
guy knows what I'm talking about.
biggest Steve Martin fan in the room.
now, what I have to review, a couple of us have seen, but actually Pierre reminded me when he texted me to watch Gore Burger. This is Gore Burger.
I was so thoroughly shocked because I came across it on the Mars Volta website.
No,
I was like, oh, it's this foreign thing. And then later on, I was reading and it says, oh, TJ
TJ Miller is the most
as Gorberger.
And I was like,
What?
Yeah, no, I've heard him talk about it on like other shows.
Oh, really?
And I always meant to watch it, and then you reminded me finally to watch it, and so I watched all 11 episodes of it today,
all but the best.
all
one.
but the last one because
I've
I
only watched
didn't
a
have
few
time.
of them, the ones that I knew the people.
Watch all of them; they all have their moments.
Yeah, that's the really thing is they all have like moments, and they're not like there's parts that aren't really
Yeah.
funny, but
That's why they're only 5 minutes long.
I still have yet to watch it. I have a tab open on my computer to watch it. It's so hard for me to watch things on my laptop.
I feel like TJ Miller is being the guy who is trying to help all these people that aren't really, really popular. Like he did Mashup and he brought all these comedians, and Mashup got
Yeah.
fucking shit on because nobody
Is
knows
it
who
over?
these comedians. It's gonna.
Yeah,
I
it's
guarantee you, it's
done.
gonna
No
get-
way.
What?
They got bad reviews. It was so good.
Every
that show.
time I
They
look
had
up
no ratings.
ratings on it, or like people like on YouTube or videos of it, people just shit on it left and right.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting.
Maybe it's because they're too fat. They can't get up and go to their toilet.
They're depressed.
I'm getting to the point where I feel bad for not watching things in real time because that's the only way things
Yeah.
get like
Yeah.
money or like able to keep watching. Like I'm like feeling like I want to watch Anthony Jeselnik's special in real time.
Yeah, but I refuse to do that because I won't
So
be around.
Stupid.
I always thought
gonna
if you
play
watched
on
it
my
within
Friday
like the
night
next
to
day
stay
or
at
day
home.
and a half,
No,
they still
they
get credit.
have no way to regulate like a DVR
You're not even
watching.
a Nielsen house anyway, so no matter what you watch, it doesn't matter.
No, they have reports from the different cable companies that like send them in for advertiser support.
Sorry, Anthony Jeselnik.
I don't know if that's possible
I think it is.
because they send you all of the channels all of the time.
Yeah, but they know what you're doing because of your box.
Whoa!
They're always checking that
So
box
if you're
out.
not shaving it, then they know what you're doing.
Have you not seen Batman Forever?
Is that the one with "Kiss from a Rose"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many things a man can tell you. So much
You know
he
words
could
to that
say.
song.
So you want to kill your boss?
Have you seen my
That's
face?
okay.
The dark side of me, and I don't know.
'Cause in
Can you
your
believe
dreams
I got
you could
those
blow
booties?
his
The
head
witness
off.
knows my eyes become a light, and
My cheeks are still fucked up with scars.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from the rose on the grave. Oh, the more I get, I feel the stranger it feels.
The show
Yeah.
just fade out with this.
Roses bloom,
Motherfucker.
light hits the gloom on the grave.
Mr. Edward Nigma.
La da da dee da 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 da.
So watch Gore Burger.
this is a bad.
Yeah, I always think of the Riddler when that song comes out.
We're very distracted today.
Now what?
You want to play a game? I think that's all we got left.
Yep,
We're at
sure.
about an hour 30.
All right. The game should go quickish.
I had to pee real quick.
Game over.
Jay, you want to grab me my other Lunchable?
I kill him and eat him. See, he's gonna eat another one.
I know, I'm really hungry.
A Lunchable? Should have had a
No,
bag
I
of
should
chips.
probably wait for that steak.
Should have bagel
No, I'll
bites.
eat it while the steak's being cooked.
Skirt steak.
You're gonna buy the worst steak, aren't you?
No,
What kind are you
they're
gonna
not
get?
going to be that good.
What kind of steak are you gonna
We're going
get?
to go to Myers.
Yeah, but they have some good steaks. Depends on which one you get.
We'll front a couple extra bucks for the better steak.
Couple extra.
Don't worry about it.
You gonna drop like $15 on a steak?
don't need
The
to do
most
that.
I'll probably spend today on a steak is $10.
If you take my recommendation,
No mushrooms, please.
Shrimps?
get a ribeye,
Scrimps.
also
Coconut
known as a
shrimp?
Delmonico.
Okay.
That is gonna be the best steak you've ever had.
All right.
Ever had?
Some people will tell you filet, but the problem with
That's the
filet,
worst steak.
filet is excellent, but it has no flavor, and the Delmonico actually has flavor. Filets only take on what flavor you put to it.
See, when
Filet
I go
has
to like a restaurant, what I
What?
have to avoid is
filet mignon.
No, it's not.
It's the worst steak.
No,
It is an amazing steak. It just depends on how you season it.
it's my second favorite.
All it is texture. Smooth,
I like-
buttery texture, no flavor.
now I like
Really
steak
good.
that has like a lot of gristle because it usually means it's moist. I like wet steak.
Delmonicos are very well marbled, so you're going to get a ton of flavor.
Through and through flavor.
It's going to be very tender and very
Top
delicious.
3: ribeye, fillet, then strip.
Yeah, that's what he was recommending is ribeye or
I go porterhouse, but that's the same thing.
Porterhouse
Yeah,
is
that's
half
just
a
a strip
strip
and a
and half
fillet.
a fillet.
That's why I go porterhouse.
What's the other name he gave me for the ribeye?
Delmonico.
Monaco.
Delmonico.
Or rib steak.
Monte
which has a
Cristo.
bone in it.
Get a count of Monte Cristo
Bone gives
steak.
it a little
Monte
bit more
Cristo is a
It
good
does.
sandwich.
It
is
does.
a
It
good
means
sandwich.
it's not going to be as dry as well. But the fact that the bone takes up space and I have to eat around the bone,
Hey,
there's
girl.
always a few morsels I don't get
not
because of
worth
the
Hey
bone.
girl, I never heard you complain before.
Oh, bitches ain't shit but
Whoa.
hoes and tricks.
I was faking it.
Go! Go!
We going.
Are we recording now, or are you going to teach us how to play?
Why do you get the green one?
I wanted the yellow one.
Switch! You like yellow.
It actually made a noise when you popped it off.
It made him come.
It's called ejaculate.
You got to roll it from the back. God damn it.
I don't know how to
You're
roll
going to get
it.
pregnant.
I am pregners.
Pregners.
I feel more legit.
Okay.
Did he come? Jesus, there's some things you don't talk about in public.
Small rats.
You guys want to work in teams?
Yes.
I think that would be better.
Yes.
I want to work on my own team.
Your own team? All right.
I want to
you-
be on his team.
You against you against everybody?
Deal.
How do we want to break this up?
Well,
Dio?
let's explain the rules first.
Can I be
Okay.
on a team with Dio?
I'm gonna go back and forth, and it's a kind of a mashup between the Leonard Maltin game from Doug Loves Movies.
What does that mean?
Where I read you actor names and you have to guess a movie.
Okay.
But it's also taken from.
Guess a movie or the movie that you're thinking of?
I have several.
The Hunt for October.
It's not it. All of the movies today have,
Charles in charge.
Charles. Hanging Mr. Cooper.
they've all had
Louise Guzman.
some relevance to the podcast. So
Okay.
they're all ones we should know.
Are any of them
Yes.
Faye Runaway films?
No.
There's relevance to her interest.
Butt Blasters
If
9.
you have her on the show, I will talk about how I disapprove of vagina.
And I will wink at her butthole.
It's also a little bit of the IMDb game from Flip the Table.
What's that?
It's a podcast that I listen to.
Don't give a shit about the podcast. What's the game?
All right.
What's the
so
game? What is the game instead of what is it like?
How this is going to work. When it is your team's turn, I'm going to start reading. I have the top 10 build actors from a movie. And I'm
Tom
going
Hanks.
to start from number 10 and go down. And when you know the movie, stop me.
Okay.
And then you have to guess the movie. And if you get it right, you get however many actors are left on the list is like the range you get. You have to
Okay,
guess.
you get points based on how many you.
No, you have to guess the IMDb rating of that movie.
What? No.
Within the range of how many actors
I don't even
you have
know
left.
what the fucking rating scale is.
5 stars.
I'm going to tell you.
Out of 10.
This is you are setting me up for failure.
It's 10 stars.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
understand something yet, so no.
I'm gonna look it up first.
I don't like change.
I'm looking this game up.
It's not a game that exists. I admit this. But it is rated on a scale of 1
I
to
have
10.
the future app.
So far, I'm actually on board.
Thanks. I thought it was going to be fun.
I think it will be too. I'm not mad.
I'm trying to run over your concrete block.
But so the way that IMDb does scores
6.
is 1 through 10 with a point to the 10th.
So you have to you guess, you buzz in.
Yeah.
We're
So
buzzing in somehow?
for an example, like you tell me when to stop, raise your hand or whatever. And let's say there are 4 names left on the list. And let's say this movie is rated a
6.7.
you guess 6.
MA.
So you have 4 names left, so you get 2 points to
got it
either
right.
side. So if it is either a 4 or an 8, like anywhere in that range, you get the point.
So not only do we have to guess the name, but we also have to guess the rating and be within the amount that
Yes,
we're
and
off.
if you
And-
still miss, the other team gets a chance to steal with no range. It's
I have no idea, but I'll try.
if you nail the score, you get 2 points.
I love 2 points.
This is so confusing.
You'll get it.
I hope it's only going up to
I think I
3
got it.
points.
What is a point system like on IMDb? So
It is
It's 1 through 10, but
1
they
to
have
10,
points.
but they also have it's point and then 1 decimal place.
For instance, Lord of the Rings has an 8.1 rating.
It's
There you go.
perfect.
Lord of the Rings is perfect. Why does it have an 8.1?
Because of
It's a good
douchebags.
movie. It's not perfect.
Rotten
though.
Tomatoes.
Because of people that are not my girlfriend.
Which is most people.
6.
People.
Okay,
People
so
are my.
we are. How are we splitting teams up again? Is it Alabama and Tyler, and then Pierre and Masters?
I thought they wanted to be on a team together.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
so
have
it's
to
what he
be-
said.
We're,
Masters
we're
and
lemon
myself.
and lime.
Alabama
I mean,
and
come on.
Masters, and then
And they're
Tyler and Pierre.
blue poop. I don't know.
We're black and blue, yo.
All right, we're going to start with Masters and Alabama.
always get
Wait, why do we have to ring in if it's our turn?
You just tell me. You have to tell me when to stop.
Oh.
Can I stop for a second and say that black, that's actually brown.
Yeah, so are black people.
He's right.
Yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
Oh,
to the
okay.
listeners.
Okay, starting from number 10. Let me know when you know the movie.
Okay.
What's the genre?
Stellan Skarsgård,
Oh, this is easy.
Kobe Smulders.
Oh, ring in. Avengers.
It is the Avengers. So you have
fucked
8
up.
names remaining.
Never
Yeah.
heard of either of
So
those people.
you get 4 points to either side of whatever guess.
It's
Why
got to
don't I
have a
get 8
high ass
points?
rating.
Well, no, it was rated the most overrated movie of
Wait,
2012.
who was the
Still,
second name?
a lot of people still really like that movie. I bet it has a high rating.
The 9th build person was Kobe Smulders.
And who the hell is that?
She's from How I Met Your Mother.
That's a girl?
Never heard of her. Which one?
Yeah, it's
She does have a
Robin
man jaw.
Sparkles.
Oh, the lesbian.
I think she was Nick.
I'm going to give it 6.5.
Ooh, I gotta go higher. It's gotta be at least Lord of the Rings
well,
scale.
you get quite a bit of range. You guys nailed it pretty
Yeah, yeah.
easy. So,
You have 4 points off. Just say.
so you got
8 and you win.
6.5.
Yeah.
The actual rating for the Avengers on IMDb is 8.3.
Ah, you dicks!
If
I
it was-
win.
You got it.
I got it.
You got it.
Still,
No, you got it wrong. In my mind, my game.
that was good. Good job.
Yay.
I bet you $10. The next one's the birds.
I know no one's name.
We're on a bad team.
You only know commercial actors' names.
That's true. Like Courtney Stephanie from the Progressive commercials. or Eric Violet from,
Okay. All right.
from the freecreditstore.com commercial.
Keep going.
You guys ready? This one's for Tyler and Pierre. Kevin Morrison.
The Avengers. No.
You didn't buzz in.
You got to stop me. La Clanche Durand.
I should know that. I'm German.
Yeah.
No, you're French.
Oops.
Bill Pullman.
Take it.
Meg Ryan.
Come on.
I know those people, but
Come
I don't
on.
know first build movies.
I know
Carrie
this.
Lowell.
Who's that? How's she above Bill Pullman?
Tom Ree Farrell.
And this is a film?
This is a film. Victor Garber. Actually, this one shocked me too. Like you should have gotten it from earlier, but
I'm looking up
Rita
Bill Pullman.
Wilson,
Like
That's Tom Hanks'
this?
wife.
Ross Malinger, You guys are gonna have to nail this one. Top billed actor is Tom Hanks.
They're in the same movie together. I'm looking it up. Don't worry.
Don't look at it. You cannot look it up.
Why not? We don't.
You're probably
Tom
going right
Hanks.
to IMDb.
Tom Hanks and Bill
That's
Pullman.
what he's doing. He's totally cheating.
I know he's cheating.
I only know Bill Pullman and Tom Hanks.
He's gonna have the rating. and
Rita
everything.
Wilson is Tom Hanks' wife. You don't know Meg Ryan?
Is it?
You
Yeah,
gotta-
yeah. I don't know.
She smuggles a wine.
It's got Meg Ryan.
She smuggles a
Tom
great
Hanks.
plant.
You got mail.
Meg
Not
Ryan
your guy.
as like 8th build?
Yes, it's very strange. This one caught me off guard.
Star Wars.
Why would Meg Ryan be 8th build and then Bill Pullman be like 9th build?
It's gonna blow your mind. Are you guys having a guess at all?
Forrest Gump.
It is not Forrest Gump. It is Sleepless in Seattle.
There you go.
Why is Meg Ryan 8th
I said
build
you
in
got mail.
Seattle?
Those are the same movies.
Why is Meg Ryan 8th build?
I have no idea.
That's bullshit.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But
game's
Sleepless in
stupid.
Seattle is rated a 6.7.
Wait, are we supposed to have a
IMDb.
chance to buzz in on
Oh,
that?
fuck, you are.
And
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You
I
knew
get
it.
that point because I knew what the movie was, and I tried giving them clues. And I said
That is
6.3
true.
as the
He
rating.
did try to give them clues.
I'm going to give you
There-
guys half a point because I fucked up on that one.
Okay.
Wait, he's got to guess.
Can
the
we
rating.
have half a point
He's
'cause you
gotta-
fucked
gotta
up?
guess
He already
the
said.
rating.
He already said the
I
rating.
did say it.
Oh, okay.
6.97.
Half a point. Sorry.
69.
Sorry about that. First time doing this game.
You practice at home.
I kind of
In
tried.
front of puppets you made in front of your closet.
Andrea and your girl.
Okay, here we go.
Stand for
Okay.
that shit.
This one's a little tougher.
Oh,
Was it Sleepless in Seattle?
Ellen Albertini Dow.
Got it.
Richard Portnow.
That's not a name.
Robert Miranda. Bill Nunn.
I don't know who any of these people are.
You'll know this one. Harvey Keitel.
I only know 2 of his movies. Okay.
Pick one.
Mark Wicks.
Yeah. I
Have-
know.
Oh, it might be
Keitel.
Mary. Actually, that's Mary Wicks. I'm sorry.
What? How'd you read that wrong?
Oh, I wrote
Pulp Fiction.
It might be Mark.
Yeah.
Marky Mark.
He's in Pulp Fiction. He's in From
Oh, okay.
Dusk Till
Yeah,
Dawn.
it's that guy then. Wendy McKenna.
Oh, she's so hot.
This has to be Pulp Fiction because we did it as
you-
the scene.
Yeah, because he's lower on
Yeah.
the bill in Pulp
Stop him.
Fiction.
Stop him.
Stopping
and
me.
say
Stop.
All right,
yeah.
so you guys got 3 names left, and you're guessing Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Incorrect.
Ah.
Shitballs.
You guys want to take a stab?
Yeah, can you reread the names?
Can you rewrite it?
Ellen Albertini Dow, Richard Portnow, Stop Cheating, Richard Miranda, Bill Nunn,
Who's cheating?
Harvey
He has a
Keitel,
fucking phone with IMDb, like ready to
Why are
go.
you pulling out my dick?
He has no hands.
Mark Wicks, Wendy McKenna.
And then those are
Is
the
that
first
Danica
7?
McKenna's
And then there
sister?
are 3 names after that.
Okay, I don't know any of those people.
Okay, do you have a guess of what movie it is?
I don't know any of those people.
Okay. You can guess
You've Got
any
Mail.
movie. It is not You've Got Mail. The remaining 3 names are Kathy Najimy,
Yeah.
Maggie Smith,
Yeah.
and Whoopi Goldberg.
Sister Act?
It is Sister Act.
All right, so we have.
Tell us.
Yeah, he was his. She was his main squeeze.
What a bastard movie to pick when you know I didn't watch it.
Anyone want to take a fun stab at what it's
Oh no,
rated
we
at?
get to. We
9.
guessed it.
6-3.
So we just have.
3.2.
No, wait.
You did
We
not
guessed
guess
it,
it.
so we have within 1 point.
When did you guess it? When he told
No,
us
you
the
guys
name?
guessed the wrong movie.
He guessed You Got Mail as a joke. I guessed Sister Act, right?
That,
Before you
don't-
said it.
You don't remake the rules once they apply in your
Yeah.
No, he
That
said
wasn't
Whoopi
a
Goldberg,
good
and I said Sister Act.
It's still a 6-3.
He always
was
said
after you
those
took your
at-
turn.
All right, you get
said
no
those
buffer.
after
You Got Mail was a joke.
He said that after you said you guys gave up. He
No,
said
we
the last
never.
two- he
We
said the
never
la-
gave up.
You
All right.
gave up. He said, "Let's
Okay.
have a fun stab at
Take
it."
it-
And he
take it-
wrote the
Whoa.
last 3
Hey,
names.
call me. Let's fight about it.
No, seriously.
That is what I said.
But
That is what
serious-
happened.
But seriously, though, I said I don't know any of those names. Keep going. He guessed You've Got Mail,
Still.
We need to do a little better communication next time.
and then he
He
kept
asked
on
if you
going
guys
into
gave
the.
up.
You thought I really meant
No,
you got
I
mail?
never said give up. I
You-
said just keep
All right,
naming the
take a
name.
stab at the score.
6-3.
6-3.
6.0.
He said you get no buffer.
No buffer. I read all the names.
I don't care. I said 6-3. That's a
We
good
get
number.
Lose.
We get a 1 point buffer because we
No,
have
you
one
get
left
no
to
buffer.
go.
No, there was 0 names left. I read Whoopi Goldberg.
And how many names left it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
I
said
thought it
you
was,
knew
I
how
thought it
this
was how
game
many
works.
names you guessed it on.
You son of a bitch.
You guys had to nail that one.
Well, they guessed it on the 8th name, and they had a 4-point buffer, so I just figured that was the buffer.
I guess down the
It's
second
based on how many
name, not
names
the
are
8th
left.
name.
Yeah. How many names are left for that movie? It's not-
Okay,
you're
well,
not
I thought you
setting a
got to
standard.
sit on the 8th. Regardless, we had a chance at shooting that.
6-3.
You've got
You guys-
mail.
Only if you guys weren't so depressed.
Well, as soon as you guys
All right.
listen to the re-listen, you can definitely know that I was
Re-listen.
right.
Whose turn is it now?
It's my turn.
Ours.
All right, Masters in Alabama. Is
But
it?
that was our last one. We just took over that one.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
true.
That's right.
It's
That's right.
theirs.
Okay.
You know how your game works?
What are you doing?
Yes, I do.
Maracas.
Okay. Don Omar,
Nope.
Don Cheadle.
Timo Calderon,
Titanic
Timu Solani.
joke guess.
It's okay. You have to buzz in.
Yeah, you got to stop me anyway.
5-1. Joke guess.
Gal Gadot,
Are you saying it right? Yep. I don't believe you.
Gadot, Gadot,
Gadot.
Gadot. Sung Kang,
Fasten. Oh.
Yeah, I want to say it.
Are you stopping me there? You guys
We
got
didn't-
6 names.
Oh, it was only
Well,
Chris and I.
it's our turn.
Still
in
our
there.
turn.
Yeah.
So
I know, but since he made a guess, are you stopping me, or we want me to keep going?
Why is that?
Do
Because
you
that's so
want us?
obviously right.
do you want us to stop you?
How do you people know these things?
I didn't know any.
How
of
do you
this.
know these actors?
He knows everything.
Why do you know these actors?
All right, am I
Fast
reading more?
5, yeah, sure.
Fast 5. Yes, you get a You get a 3-point buffer on either side. There are 6 names remaining. Care to have a guess?
Go for it. You like numbers.
I'm gonna say 6.9.
It is rated a 7.3.
Embarrassing.
What?
I saw it.
I guess it wasn't that bad of a movie.
Yeah, because we were there.
Right, so you guys got the point on that one.
Congratulations,
We would
guys.
have
that's
never
amazing.
gotten that because I don't know
Thanks,
weird
Sung King.
Asian actors.
All right, let's go to the third page here.
Sun Kang? What was it?
Sung Kang, yeah.
It sounds like a Ninja
Wait,
Turtle villain.
can we go back to the last name you read that he figured it out on?
That was the name.
Who was it?
Kang.
Sun Kang? Who the fuck's that?
He's the guy in the ricer.
Don't
He was one of the
rice.
You
five.
just described everyone in that movie.
He was one of the 5. He was the only one who got a girl at the end of the movie. The
tight
Asian
shirt?
dude.
Yeah. Tight shirt guy.
He drove a car.
He had a tight shirt. You could see his nips.
He had big pecs.
All right.
He had a bunch of one-liners
Okay.
that didn't work.
Alabama and Masters.
Alan
Alan
Bam.
Bam.
Ellen Bama.
Alan Bama.
Shippity-bop-bop-boobity-bop.
I'm Ellen.
The 10th build actor.
Dream about going up there.
Michaela Johnson.
She's so cute.
George A. Sack.
It's a porno.
Avery Camp.
Not a porno.
Reed Carolyn. Cody Horn.
It is a porno.
James Martin Kelly.
Damn it! You gave him the easy ones.
This is you guys.
That was easy for us.
You can stop at me?
No, I'm saying I don't know this.
Yeah.
Alex Pettyfer.
What?
Pedophile.
I think most of these are hard. I don't know actors for shit.
Me neither.
Olivia Munn.
These are actors.
Oh.
These
What
are just
movie
people.
what the fuck movie was she in?
Some shitty ass movie.
Channing Tatum.
Oh god.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Is it one of the step? One of the Step Up
Can we-
movies or some shit like that?
I was gonna
You
go.
stopping me
fucking
there? You guys
Magic
got
Mike.
you guys
Was
got one name left.
Might as well just say it.
Okay. I'm stopping you there. What is it?
Oh no, I was saying you might as well just say the name.
Do we get anything if we figure it out?
Do you want
This
to?
point?
You get 1 point buffer, so a half a point on either side of your guess.
Do you want to? Do you want to guess Magic Mike?
I don't know anything about that movie, so
No,
yes.
because he would have said the other fucking McConaughey. So it's definitely not Magic Mike. What is the Step Up movie? That's probably
I don't know if she was in it, but I know Channing Tatum was in one of the Step Up movies.
yeah. And
That's
I know
why
this
Nicholas likes the movie.
can't be Magic Mike because
And
we
I
didn't
can
say
see
the right
Josh
guys.
picking it because Nicholas loves the Step Up movies, and
Okay.
we harass him about it all day long.
Do we have to pick the right movie, or if there's a series of them, can we just pick the umbrella?
I would accept just Step Up if it was Step Up 2 or whatever. Yes.
You want to go with that?
Trying to think of another movie with Channing Tatum.
Oh, the fucking G.I. Joe's movie.
Yeah, in the first one, there's a couple big name actors. There's like
All right,
Channing
I'm going to
Tatum,
put the timer on you guys.
and one of the
5,
oh, I don't know. All right,
3.
Just do it. Yeah.
Step Up.
It is not Step Up. You
Fucking A.
guys get a chance to steal here.
I'd say I say we take the last name. If it's Tracy Morgan, then I don't know what the name of it is. But I watched that movie, and I don't remember Olivia Munn, but I know a movie he's talking about.
It's gonna be fucking Matthew McConaughey is the last name.
The only other movie I know is 21
Are you
Jump
reading
Street.
these in reverse order?
Yes, top billed is last.
I had that totally
That's
backwards.
why he was saying 8th before.
I was under the impression that all the names were red.
Okay,
21
5,
Jump Street.
4,
Channing Tatum.
3,
Yeah, might as well.
2.
Wait. No, we'll take the last name.
You want the last name? Matthew McConaughey. All right, now you guys got to nail the score.
What, based on my opinion?
10.
Yes,
So
your
we
own
have to be
opinion.
within what?
You have to
Dead on.
nail it
You have to be exactly
You have to
right
nail
to
it.
the decimal
because
point.
you have no extra names. So
8.4.
That's more than Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm just saying that
That's more than
if
Avengers.
anybody is going to rate this, it's going to be the women that like it.
It's 5-6.
5-6?
It's 5-6.
There are some people that put low scores on.
all right, what's the official guess here?
5-5.
5-5. It is 6.2.
I knew it!
That is way too much.
No points for that round. No points for that round. Okay, this one is for Tyler and Pierre.
Never seen Magic Mike.
I don't like how this
sucks.
game has no score for guessing the movie, because that's the hard part.
Well, no, you're supposed to guess it with a buffer, a huge buffer.
Yeah, if you know
Yeah,
He has
shitty
it with
all
the
the
fuckers
names.
that no one's ever heard of.
Never seen Magic Mike.
All right,
I won't watch it again.
Tonita Castro.
Oh, come on!
what the fuck?
Some
who the
communist
fuck is
film,
that?
I don't know.
How do you know these people? Why do you fill your fucking head with this shit?
Adam Brody.
Never heard of
Go with that.
Brody.
Kira Knightley.
No, that is.
Trish Gorman. Rob Hubel.
Oh, it's funny.
Hang on, it's funny. Yeah. But I don't know anybody. Go on, another one.
Okay, Roger Aaron Brown.
You wish.
I don't know who that is.
Mark Moses.
Don't know who that is.
Nancy Carell.
Is that Steve Carell's wife?
Cousin.
Do you want me to stop or you wanting me to
Stop
keep
for a
going?
second. I don't know.
That's not the name of the
know-
movie. Steve
know who
Carell's
the answer-
wife.
That was my favorite movie of 2012.
You guys got 2 names left
so
after this.
possibly Steve Carell's wife and Rob Hubel are in a movie.
Keira Knightley.
You guys got 2
It
names.
might be Date Night.
That's a movie?
Yeah, with Tina Fey. Give us the next one.
The next one is Steve Carell.
All right,
Do it!
Date Night. Date Night.
I don't know what that is.
Wrong.
Guessing Date Night with
Wrong.
a 1 point buffer. It is not Date Night.
Oh, it's his
I'm
favorite
stealing
movie!
I'm stealing it.
All right,
He
you
can't
got-
say it. No. He can't say it.
I already said
He
it.
can't say it. Do it.
Did you hear me say it? You say it.
Yell
then.
it again loud.
Yes.
Seeking a friend for the end of the world,
That is it. Yes.
which I had on the first name.
Yes, you were very. I knew you would get that one. That's why I gave it to
Yes.
them.
Yes.
So you get a 1 point buffer, so half point on either side. You got to get kind of close.
Oh, I keep
I'm
forgetting about
going-
the. It's relevant to the
Yeah,
show.
you have to.
I'm going 6.5.
Wow.
You're the one that saw it.
It is rated a 6.7.
Yes!
Son of a bitch.
They are tearing you guys apart.
I don't watch shitty movies.
I don't
It's
know
like
who-
that poor woman's vagina.
Wait, and how did you get it? Who is this guy?
What?
Why do you know all these shitty actors?
Because I
names?
like this movie.
Who's? Do you got it on the first
I
name?
reported it and
the
reviewed
10th
it.
build.
I reported it and reviewed it.
The
Right.
10th build. Who was the 10th build in that movie?
Something Castro. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? And why do you know him?
That was.
It was a
What's her fucking roommate in the? You haven't seen the movie. I couldn't even explain who that is.
Okay. Let's move on.
Like that was your fault.
Masters in Alabama. This one is for you. Thomas Gottschalk,
Who is he?
He has chalk.
I guess.
See, he knows him.
Robert Pastorelli.
Come on. Italian?
Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Oh, she's so dumb.
Wendy McKenna.
Another McKenna.
Wasn't she a choice already?
She was.
Oh fuck.
Michael Jeter.
Jeter.
Like the baseball player's cousin?
No. Little fun fact, he is Mr. Noodle. James Coburn,
That wasn't that fun.
Mark Wicks.
Are you repeating an option?
Nope.
Do you know these people?
No, but he said all these names before.
A few of them.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
some of these people could have been in other movies.
It's like they
Am
do
I
it
still
for
going?
a living.
You guys got 3 names left?
Yeah, I don't know what
No
this
fucking
is.
clue.
Barnard Hughes,
I don't even know who that is.
Kathy Najimy.
Again? What is this film?
You are definitely repeating this.
No, I'm not.
No, it's just the same actors.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay,
Same
Sister
director.
Act 2.
Yes.
You asshole.
I figured you would have got that one way sooner.
Why?
Damn you, Harvey Keitel,
If
for
I
not
haven't
coming
seen
back.
the first one, why the fuck would I see the second one?
Yeah, but we
I
all
do-
love that movie.
I
except
do
for you.
think there should be
we
a
don't know that movie.
I do think that there should be an amendment that if you get it on the last one, you should have a 1-point buffer zone because it's almost impossible for you guys to guess this now.
Yeah, if we don't, how are you gonna base it?
I really thought you would have had a huge buffer off of.
I know
Wendy
I had no
McKenna.
argument when it was on
Who the
me,
fuck is
but I'd like to
that?
make the same
was
argument
in
now that's
Sister
on you
Act.
guys.
I haven't seen Sister.
was
I
all the
know, but
same
it's a huge
actors
clue
as Sister Act.
because she's not a name yet. She's in 2 of these.
We should have known it because we knew he was repeating all these fucking names.
Anyway,
Stupid.
your guess for a point.
Najimy!
Your score. Score guess.
5.3.
I don't know how good that movie was. But I know it sucks.
4.9.
5.3.
It is a 4.9.
Oh, give me a point!
You haven't looked it up on your fucking phone.
I do not. Look at my history. It's
You
been
looked
sitting
it
there the
up
whole
earlier
time.
in the show.
It is impressive. It probably won't help you, so I'll give you half a point.
Yeah, half a point.
You guys deserve it for liking that movie. I don't even want that.
I got
point.
2 whoopies in my pocket right now.
Alright.
Yeah, you do. One for each fucking movie.
I've got 2
if there's a Sister Act 3, there better not be another fucking question.
Actually,
Ironically, they're both from
notebook
Star
out of your
Trek.
hand.
You can tie it up with this question. This is the last movie I have, and then I have a tiebreaker.
Sister Act 3, we
Sleepless in
win.
Mail.
So hold on, we'll get there.
Tom Hanks, I win.
This one is kind
The airport.
kind
Or
of
terminal.
Tim DeZarn,
Yeah, that's it.
Amy Acker,
Don't know who these people are.
Brian White,
Nope.
Bradley Whitford,
Nope.
Richard Jenkins.
Nope.
You would know both of those guys by their face.
I'm sure.
Jesse Williams,
Nope.
Fran Kranz,
Nope.
What a fun name, though.
Crayons.
Crayons.
Very good.
You would draw some
Crayons?
Frank Crayons.
Fran Crayons.
Anna Hutchinson,
You know she lived that up in elementary. Fred Crane.
She was popular.
Chris Hemsworth.
Don't know any of these people.
Oh,
I got a name left. Do you guys want to stop me?
No.
We're going all the way.
We're all the way.
Kristen Connolly.
No,
Pulp Fiction.
Is that your real guess? This
Yes.
No, no.
No, real guess.
No, it's not.
Sleepless in Seattle's.
The movie is
Tom Hanks.
Chef Goldblum. I love Jeff Goldblum so much.
Mars Attacks.
We've never talked about that.
It is
Why
not.
haven't we never talked about
It
it?
is not. You guys get a chance to steal. You know what movie this is?
Thor.
It is not Thor.
Oh.
What?
Eat a dick, Thor.
The answer is Cabin in the Woods.
When did we talk about that?
Oh.
About a month ago,
How?
because I had just seen it, so I reviewed it.
No one listens to your shit.
For fun, you guys want to take a stab at the score? Of Cabin?
No.
He's just getting back at us for not listening to him.
Cabin in the Woods, 8.4.
Are you nuts? Can everybody guess?
Everybody can guess.
I get a point.
8.
7-6.
I'm going to back up Masters. He's been right about a lot
It
of
is
this.
7.2.
I was the closest, so I win the whole game.
I think it should have been worth more points.
You guys want to do a tiebreaker or no?
No, we already won.
Well, yeah, you guys won. Alabama and Masters are the victors.
No fair. He cheats. He memorizes weird names.
I would do a commercial game. I'll win that one.
We're doing a free-for-all for the tiebreaker.
5.6.
Okay.
7.
This
Okay.
one is
Saving Private Ryan.
Stupid hard. Dana Ashbrook.
The Warriors.
When you know it, raise your hand. Let me know. Dakin Matthews.
Dickin?
Do we get disqualified for bad picks
Yes,
this time around?
absolutely.
Shit.
Brooke Fontaine. Salim Grant.
All right, just go to the first name.
Barry Corbin, Christine Eldersell,
Okay, yeah, Bubbleton. Yeah.
Ian Bannon, Denise Nichols, Kimberly Russell,
Russell.
Bill Cosby.
What's the point?
Go
Go
Stan.
Stan! We all win!
I said it first. No, I said it
We
first.
all win!
I said it first. Our team said it first.
Nobody raised their hand, so nobody.
Go Stan!
But if we check the record, I said it first.
I don't know. Let me play that back, and we'll see what order that was said in. Ghost Dad.
No! No!
Oh, it looks like I said it
That's
first.
it. Anyway, Masters in Alabama are the winners.
3.5.
No,
the
we
rate-
don't
what's the
get a
rating?
chance
Well,
to
we
tiebreaker?
gotta rate it.
That was the tiebreaker one, just for fun. Because
What's the rating?
Yeah,
Well, we
gotta
won
rate
though.
it.
We won though.
No,
What's the
you didn't.
rating?
You'd already lost. That was just the tiebreaker.
What's the
round.
weight? What's the
For
rating?
fun. What is the rating? You tell me.
3.5.
Yeah, but if we did the round, we have a chance to actually tie it.
You lose.
If you didn't already.
It wasn't on teams. This was individual. Everyone want to guess the score for Ghost Dad?
I've
Well,
guessed it
our
9
team
times.
can.
I know, I heard you,
For a
3.5.
chance to tie it. Rebuttal, I think.
No,
they
no,
call
no, no.
that.
4-6.
Even if you guys won a tiebreaker, we still would have won.
Stop
because it's
doing
a
that when
tiebreaker.
you say
But if we
Everybody-
treat
yeah.
it as a rebuttal, since
We're
you
not
did win,
treating it as a rebuttal. Everyone make a guess for Ghost Dad's score, and then we'll get the fuck out of here.
what is our
Six-
differential?
14.
What is our
6.2
differential? What is our
my
differential?
guess.
What's our differential?
1 point.
I thought you had to be
gotta
spot
guess.
on.
This is just for fun.
Oh, spot on.
You're not paying
4.3.
attention.
Tyler is the closest with 4.1.
That's what I said. We won.
Fuck you!
Did you say 4.1? Oh, I didn't hear that.
We won.
Masters nailed it. Masters nailed it.
But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become alive in the light?
Do we do pums for these ones?
No.
Goodbye, everybody. That was a long ass episode.
Over and out.
Get up, go, yo, woo!
This podcast is part of the Bobo Broadcasting Network. For this and other great shows, head to bobobroadcasting.com.